Okay. Hi, fishy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's there. It's there, fishy. Hi, Trogdor. Wait. Actually, can I show you guys? But you don't see mine. Okay, hold on. Do I have to go into this thing as well? How do I show mine? Can I... Do you guys even see that, though? Wait. If I mask UI... Why is this so hard? It doesn't show my... I can't get it to show mine. I have it as my profile picture in VRChat, fishy. Hi, Hobbit. Hi, Joe. Move them hips like that again. It's the 1st of December. It is. Yeah, no, Cairo set it as his, and so I'm setting it as that too. You used the Gigantify emote to do... It is very cute. Am I glad he's frozen in there, and that we're out here, and that he's the sheriff, and that we're frozen out here, and that we're in there, and I just remembered we're out here. What I want to know is, where's the caveman? Did you enjoy that, Hobbit? I have a friend, Selden, who he was stimming that for a fucking year straight. We'd be playing League of Legends, and I'd be like, I think I just saw Shaco there, and he'd go, but where's the caveman? I'd be like, fucking kill yourself and come help me with Shaco in my jungle. And it was like, it was unstoppable. Hi, Sen. I kind of enjoy it. At the same time, it's like, I never want Sis to, like, discover it, because if he does, it'll be a month of just fucking, we're out here and he's in there. For anybody who doesn't know, Spacefish just made Padoro emotes for me and for Cairo. I don't know if she made others. I'm kind of like, I want to know if she did so I can go collect them all, but Cairo and I have fucking matching fishy Padorus right now. And so, yippee. I also, I need to re-enable something. I also, hi, Heal for Cash. Somebody I know commissioned art of me and them in pinup art, and I haven't seen them posted anywhere, so I haven't, like, shared it in the fan art channel. I'll ask him today, like, hey, was this shared anywhere, so I can, like, shout out the artist and not just take the raw image. But I got 2 gifts yesterday. Oh, my friends are too nice to me. Let's start stretching. It is December 1st, like Fishy said. Hi, Global. Mommy, yummy, yummy, tasty tummy. Hi, Gana. Hobbit. I uploaded an avatar yesterday. Hi, Leia. I uploaded an avatar yesterday. It was my first time checking it, so I knew it wasn't going to be ready for stream today, but I uploaded one. Ooh, it's not ready. It's not ready at all. I need to readjust the viewpoint, because I put the viewpoint right between the eyes and sticking out a little bit. And then I readjusted the size so that it would be, not diminutive. I adjusted the size improperly. The VRChat size does not match, where is it? Expressions. Whoa. We're gonna pretend I didn't do that. This VR chat height says 1.5 M. I don't fucking believe that for a second. Because that's what I set it to in Unity, and I was fucking gargantuan. Hi, Noodles. Tilted Towers? What the fuck? What do you mean tilted towers? You can't call this tilted towers. Where's the towers? There's like 3 apartment complexes and oh, actually I do think there is a tower way over there, but it's tilted towers. Come on, Noodles. I wouldn't be walking in a Fortnite map. Come on. I'm 1.43 M, so spin the camera. What do you mean? What do you mean spin the camera? It's just, you know, it's just a cool little environment place we found. It's not Fortnite or anything. Did the towers have a bunch of bad matches in a row? How are Pink and Bun not dating? I don't think either of us would really want that. I don't know. We haven't had a conversation about it or anything. I just assume. It does feel like a lot of people are shipping us together. Some people are just like, these two should be dating. They're dating. Some people are more subtle with it and, you know, drawing art of us together. I'm teasing Space Fish. You basically are dating. Hi, Ellie. We're not dating. We're actually not. How are Pink and Bun? Yulind's addicted to fork knife. As the third wheel? Noodles. What makes you think... This is a stupid question. You know, from my perspective, it almost looks like you two were dating. And I'm the third wheel, right? Like, I'm just the buddy friend and... oh! Noodles and Cairo are going on another date this time. They're going to the theme park. You understand, you know, I've had that perspective sometimes, right? I get apps at Applebee's and you ogle each other. Don't worry, I will keep the art tasteful and respectful. I'm absolutely down for any degenerate art, Space Fish. Okay, fuck. Space Fish, can you just fucking open your commissions? I just had an idea, Space Fish. What if... God damn it. See, this is why I wish I was an artist. Because then I could just draw this myself. But, like, I understand, oh, if you want to be an artist, just take the time into learning art. I don't have the willpower or the discipline. I'm, like, at the edge of my seat, I'm at the edge of my seat, Space Fish. For that one art, for the Halloween thing. But, I'm gonna slap the idea in my DMs. Do you remember that Mimic Knight from the D&D person that draws Vice and City? The Mimic Knight of that? I want to be a Mimic Knight. That's the whole idea. That's just... That's it. And I'm like, God, I can just hear the meme, you know, looking at Yulind. His greed disgusts me. I'm greedy for Space Fish art. Yes, I am. I'm leaving New York City today. It's been real. I didn't even know you got to New York City. You two got way more in common. I'm just chilling with my friend. I'm not saying they fucking butt. Oh no, the floodgate has been opened. I also had an idea, Space Fish. You had an idea. This is bad. Slap the idea in my DMs. Yeah. This is what Yulind's like with all caffeine. Been a Yulind sandwich between Mama Wee and me. No. Hold on. Yulind's drinking caffeine now. Tickles blush. His greed indeed sickens me. Her art is so pretty. I need to stretch. I need to do my stretches. We only did our knee lifts. Are you a bowl of noodles anthropomorphized, or are you a snack in a bowl? I think it's just a bowl of noodles. I don't think there's any anthropomorphization. I think it's just a bowl of noodles. space fish art is pretty. That's not an answer. It is. It's literally neither. Well, unless you're talking about Noodle's answer then. Yeah, I came to New York a couple days ago. Did all the touristy stuff. Met Beef. Dipping out back to Europe. I run a ramen shop or something. Hell yeah. Barking is not an answer. It is. It's just not the answer you wanted to hear. How is barking not an answer? Hello, hello. I should have my VR stuff set back up by this weekend. Your VR stuff? No, that's gone forever. Ellie, you told me like a week or two ago that was the last time I was gonna ever see you in VR, forever. Permanently. Yulind hates me? No, you hate me. You're the one that was like, Yulind, I never want to see your dumb face again. I'm getting rid of my VR stuff, so I'll never see you in VR again. I love my friends in VR, but, you know, even they aren't worth having to see your dumb face, so I'm getting rid of my VR stuff forever, permanently, for good. I'm going to New York to see Beef, and then I'll be back in Europe. I'm pretty sure that's what you said, word for word, Ellie. I might have paraphrased here, a little like bit here and there, but oh my god. I'm thinking of another pinup art idea. I want to pay Space Fish to draw in the future. I will tell you right now, Leah, it is a fucking long commission line. There's also, I'll say it right now, there's a difference between me being friends with Space Fish and joking around about being like, oh, I'd love to see this. I want that to come less from people in chat. I don't really want people to be like, Space Fish draw this, Space Fish draw that. I already feel like I'm being bad enough doing that myself. I'm really not into unleashing a crowd on somebody like that. Space Fish is too busy Darwin drawing emos for people. I was offering money Yulind. I understand that. I still don't want it. I still don't want to see it. I wish that I decided to spend more time in the States, but yeah, it's expensive here though. I gotta apply for visas and stuff, decided high air. I'm not mad. I'm just saying I wanted to stop. Hi Namasu. Hi Smug. Good morning, yo. Also, Yulind to roll back. Uh-huh. We did hamstring, and we didn't do lunges. I'm going out of order. To the date with Cairo. Listen here, Buster, that was for my birthday. What about the other one? You visited twice. Got nothing else besides that trip. That's the part I'm most sad about, not making time for you, Yulind. A blind roller one. You dated for your birthday? How? It wasn't a date. It was not a date. It was them, you know, spending the day together. Both times it was just them hanging out. The first time was help with computer, and I didn't know about the stop to the other friend's house, but that. The second time was like literally Noodle's birthday. You do understand how like people could look at Cairo and I as being like, oh, those two are dating, but they could also look at you and Cairo that way, right, Noodles? Do you think they held hands? I bet they interlocked fingers. No, no, I don't see it. That's how I feel with Cairo. When people are like, you two are dating, I'm like, fuck, huh? Mom wants to spend a night with Yulind for an hour. So two people spending the day together. Alone? Doing who knows what? Yeah, totally not a date. It's not. I think you're as full of it as you are tall. So I'm not full of it at all? Dating people I could never hike again, yeah. I can see that. More people think you two are dating than me and him? Oh, for sure. Probably. But interlocking fingers, hallelujah indeed. I only say it because Cairo will just call you his boyfriend if you leave too early. 5'7", full of shit. But I'm not tall. So if I'm not tall, and you think I'm as full of shit as I am tall, then I'm not full of shit. You can have dates, but not be dating. 5'7" is tall. 5'7" is not tall. Huh? What are you talking about? 5'7". I see the cutoff of short as 5'5". You're wrong. You just subjectively. The average is like 5'9" for dudes in North America. So if I'm below average, I'm short. If I go start writing on my profile and stuff like, hey, Tinder bio, I'm 5'7" and that's tall, ladies, I am going to get roasted to high heaven and back, Noodles. That's a lot of shit. Average height, Noodles. 5'7" is very tall for a pile of shit. They say I'm shrinking, Yulind. I get laughed at saying I'm 5'8" still. 5'10", 2 different measurements. If I didn't have bad spine, I'd be 6. Tinder girls only want 6'7" and above. Yulind, you wouldn't be matching on dating apps for your height. Exactly, because people want tall guys. And I'm not tall. You seen how cute you are? Okay, I do think I could, like, probably get some hits on, like, Tinder and Grindr if I tried, but you know, you get matched for being you. I don't know if it'd be for me. I want Shortland. We did our hamstrings. We're at toe touches. I've never gotten a match on those apps. Yeah, but you live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Of course you haven't. I live next to a major city. I'm gonna get matched for being a boy toy. My match would be for Swipeland. I set the distance for 100 miles? Yeah, is there a city within 100 miles of you? 20 miles? Is it a major city or is it like a town? He's gonna smack me. The only matches I got were bots. Then I realized I hate online dating. Don't use those apps, they got nothing. Major. If you are just looking for like one night stands, those apps are probably fine. If you're looking for a relationship with those apps, I would use them if you got nothing else. Like if you struggle in meeting people in every other category, you know, it's better than nothing. Friends with benefits though? I don't know. I feel like all our friends group, or at least my friends group here, through the people I know in VR chat, is so big that like I don't really have a need for those. Those apps feel really impersonal. I wish there was a better way to meet people. Also doesn't help that I am blue voice in overwhelming red state. Is that why you were using them? Who, me? I've never used them. Keep stretching. I signed up for FetLife once, which is very obviously like not a like dating thing. That's a like hey fuck thing. And I got scared away in one day. Here's the thing, Noodles. I'm debating. I really want to show you guys the outfit, like, because I uploaded an avatar yesterday. I really want to show it to you guys, but it's jank. It's not ready, and so. But I really want to show you guys outfit. Swear to God, if it's goth, it is goth. Well, it's punk. It's kind of goth. Better than nothing. Did I tell you I had a stalker from Grindr, Yulind? I don't. You know. No, you didn't. Was it recent or is this like 2 years ago? Wait until you were happy with it. I updated my casual outfit to a more wintry vibe. Good enough for a static image. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show you guys. Hi, Juice. At least I get better beat is cool pics with you in a cool world. What? Show us, just don't move. I can't see shit right now. My viewpoint is in my waist right here. And so it's also, I don't know if it's because of the viewpoint, but like I can turn. Actually, what happens when I turn like this? I can't move at all. Like it's just it's very scuffed. Question mark. Oh my fucking god, look at you. Holy shit, that's so cute. Oh. I don't know how you do things like this. You're moving normally. Not able to sleep in dark. Hi, Zuby. Emo. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's because my viewpoint is like literally in my fucking waist that like everything up there is like my head is bound to the waist. And so everything up there is that Yulind 2.0? Is this diddly blood? What is this diddly blood doing? VTuber rigging. I can go to the concert and head bob super easily. Oh my god. Yulind got it. Okay, I gotta get out of this thing. This thing is not working. It makes me kind of like just seeing the inside of it is weird. Okay, gotta pack and get out of here. Have a good stream. Bye, Ellie. Have a good one. I look forward to seeing you this weekend, hopefully, if not before then. Wait, is that Yulind? It was. Yeah, that's what I'm caught up in, LOL. Like it should be Yulind wearing a trench coat. Nice week. Yulind 2.0. Be touring. Yulind kind of thick, though. Okay, gang, I gotta pack. You look like you're doing the classic RuneScape headbang. See you in the pit. Headbanging gonna be wild. Biley. The femboy weebles and wobbles, but doesn't fall over. Biley. That movement would be really good at one thing, sucking D. I think it'd be really rough for sucking D. That's like, you need very precise movements, right? And this thing would just be like, falls out, headbutts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that because I put the viewpoint in the waist. I'm pretty sure if I move the viewpoint up here, that will fix its rigging entirely. It doesn't have facial expressions like whatsoever. It has no animations lined up at all. I could probably figure that out in like 2 hours on my own, or I could just have somebody do it for me and it takes like 10 minutes, but I don't know. I don't even know if we have time today. We are maybe gonna do Tails today. We are kind of waiting on Eris to wake up and see what he says. Just get a longer one, easy. We're at splits. We're at our splits. What has you tired, Zuby? Hi, Joe. We love Fortnite. It is, in fact, Fortnite. Ow. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. Dude, that video of the kids at the school, that did so much damage to Fortnite, I feel. Now, granted, Fortnite still made a shit ton of money, but that like solidified like the grown audience's opinion of, holy shit, this game for kids. I ended up in the ground somehow. I got to get that Fortnite Battle Pass. So why are you in a Fortnite map? Why not? What do you mean, why? I just go to game maps. Eris waking up seems to be the deciding factor time. No hate, LL Big Steven. It's less about him waking up and more about, like, what's his schedule today. Because he started a new job, like, 2 weeks ago. And so, hi, Harley. We're kind of like, how you feeling with this? He told us he can't stay up late anymore, so I'm kind of expecting him to, like, just say no. Because I think he'll only have, like, an hour. If we start at my 9, and I think that's his 9 as well, I think he's going to bed at, like, 10 p.m. now, so I don't think he can stay up late. Hi, Joe, Pat. Nom, 120 noms. 120 days is kind of crazy. Didn't the Epic Games CEO say some stupid shit again? If he did, I didn't catch it. Did he? Probably. Did I catch it? No. Jobs once again ruining everything. They can't keep getting away with it. Well, normally it's from a game you played and really liked, right? You played Fortnite recently? It is not from a game that I played and really liked. I actually don't know where you got that requirement. If I look at this, I show the UI and I put this here. You guys can see that. Worlds. This is Stream Worlds. So Fortnite, Final Fantasy I played, WoW I played. Dragon Ball's not a game. Can you see the Dragon Ball one? Okay, now you can. Dragon Ball's not a game. WoW, PSO, F-Zero. I never played this version of F-Zero. Metroid Prime, Xenoblade 3, didn't play that one. WoW, played. Luigi's Mansion, didn't play. Spyro, didn't play. Breath of the Wild, played. Pokemon Unova, I played. Metroid Prime, Risk of Rain 2, Elevation is just not a game. Pokemon Unite, didn't play that one. Twilight Princess, played. Stellaria, that one's just a pretty map down, that's not a game. Rise, Sword and Shield, Yakuza 0, didn't play that one. Skyward Sword, Sword and Shield, not a game, not a game. Mega Man, which one is this? Mega Man X, I didn't play this one. Spirit Tracks, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Putt Putt, I never go to Putt Putt. I don't really know why that's in this list. WoW, Mega Man Battle Network 3, I did play. Wind Waker, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, World, Terraria, Risk of Rain 2, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Didn't play this one. This is Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Spyro, didn't play. Not a game. One Piece, not a game. Studio Ghibli, not a game. Mario Kart, did play. This is Metroid Prime 2 or 3, and I didn't play. PSO Episode 1 and 2, did play. Twilight Princess, Sword and Shield, Tails, Final Fantasy 14, Try, not a game, FF14, Banjo-Tooie, Yuiko's Rock is not a game, Banjo-Kazooie, Black Cat, Astro Bouncer, not a game, not a game. Most of them are games that I have played, or just cool maps. But there's a lot of games that, you know, I haven't played at all. I think you made that rule up on your own. It's Tilted Towers. Tilted Towers is meme history. I think it was something about the AI bubble not existing or something. Fucking what? Okay, that does sound like some stupid shit. Hi, Sinwalkers. It was over not having to say a product has AI in it. Oh, okay. Ah, thanks, man. But I'm not entirely sure he was 100% serious because he did a lot of sarcastic shit as well. I think it'd be easier to say how you pick maps. Yeah, if it's good. If it has music, which admittedly this one fucking doesn't, so I was very hesitant to do it, but I wanted to try it. I want to try being here with my own lo-fi music in the background and see if I liked it. Hi, Freya! It needs to have music, it needs to have a cool view. This, like, framing right here, because we're gonna be here for like an hour, I want this to look good. And so I want a cool background, a flat surface. I want this part of the stream to look and sound nice when I'm stretching. That is my criteria for the maps that I keep in this section. You know, a new season of Fortnite comes out this weekend. We got to load it up. No more Battle Bus. No more Battle Bus? What'd they do to it? Okay, that Rise Hub world is out. The Rise Hub, like Wilds or like Rise? Because the Rise Hub has been out for a long time. Oh, wait, no. The new one. Ooh. I kind of just want to go there now. Okay. Morning, Lynn. Spirited Away, Lynn. Hi, Techno. You said that when you saw the Ghibli movie stuff. Personally, I don't like him, so I always assume he's a dumb prick no matter if he is or is not. Hi, Yulind, my love. Hi. You do be the guy behind the most adopted engine in movies, games, etc. Freya. It do be vibin'. Good music, good world. The DLC rise. Big massive purple monster de-storied it, and the Avengers had to step in. I love Fortnite. Sunday the World Link. Joe? I thought Fortnite was the baby kids game. I thought adults played Apex Legends. I thought children played Fortnite. Destroyed? Okay. And then I saw Core. You've met Core. I saw her streaming it. And I was like, oh, you're really gonna play the baby game? Oh, whatever. And she's like, yeah, it's fun. Just watch. I was like, okay. So I watch. And she goes fishing. She finds a lake. She starts fishing. And she's just, fishing. I'm like, you're in a fucking battle royale and you're fucking fishing right now? And she's like, yeah, I've got plenty of time. I feel strong. If people ambush me, I feel like I can take them. But if I pull this off, I get a big thing. And I'm like, what? She then catches a great white shark. She then pulls fucking 2 skis out of nowhere and starts water skiing behind the great white shark. She then directs it across the lake, sees another team fishing on the other side, and they start shooting at her, but they're like hitting the great white shark, so they're not hitting her. The great white shark jumps out of the water, turns sideways, fucking eats one of them. Just instant kill, just eats one of them. And she then like kicks off the water skis and just guns down the second one. Double kill. And I was just like, okay, Fortnite might be the greatest fucking game I've ever seen in the fucking world. How do you see that and not think that's fucking rad as shit? In before Scooby-Doo and Goku cranks a 90 on them. How can you not see? Hi, Kumi. How can you not see fucking Chun-Li zip up into the sky going Kamehameha, and then see Rick from Rick and Morty just fucking scoop her head off with a sniper rifle and just go, God damn, this is the coolest game ever. How do you you just can't. You can't. Listen, I'm typing fast. Oh, good. Normally I can catch typos like that. A lot of people think that of Fortnite and Roblox. 3:15 Yulind talking about WoW for 4 hours. We usually don't go 4 hours. But good job, Techno. 3:15 is a very, very long streak. Zooey, flower, kiss, hug, love, hug. Dude, the fishing meta to get a full kit for free was wild. Fortnite, Con, Roblox are the gaming daycares, so we don't have as many kids in other games, right? I think a lot of kids do play those games, but they're just genuinely well-made and good. In before Scooby-Doo and Goku. Dang, Core is so cool. I agree. I don't play Fortnite, but it does a lot. Space Fish is so cute and amazing, too. Peter Griffin in the corner hitting a perfect non-scoped headshot, then hitting the gritty. I think my favorite video of all time is Fry from Futurama with the fucking Brazilian funk, the eat, borrowed set, eat. Boom, 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 and he's like just flicking the camera. I fucking love, why did he hit every beat? I love that video so much. Where were we? We just did splits. We're at Cami Stretch. Hi, Kimi, hi, Zooey. Well-made, constant events, and they've been out so long that the kids that played them in the beginning are now functioning members of society. Soon Yulind will be OK Gorilla Tag. OK Gorilla Tag. Huh? Hi, Kimi and Zooey. How did that man sync that up so well? How did he do it? I'm pretty sure that's his free time. That's just like, oh, I've got time between matches and kills, I fucking do this. Hi, Wheeze. I just don't like Battle Royale games, and that's totally fair. I don't particularly like them either. WoW did a Battle Royale mode that I had fun with, but mostly because it was WoW. Because it was WoW, they had a damn near like PvE mode of it. And so if it was just like last man standing is the only thing gets rewards, or like kills and placements, yeah. But in WoW, it was like, you need to collect plunder. You collect plunder, you unlock rewards. I had a lot of fun unlocking the rewards. The moment I had everything, all desire to play the game just ended. And it was like, okay, I'm done. Hi, Leo. Squishy the Fishy Cosmia. Also, that is the name of the video. Why'd he hit every beat? We'll be playing Hayo. It's fine not liking genres or things that are popular, but being reductive of them is lame. Agreed. When people are like, Battle Royales suck, it's like, okay, well, when they're the most popular genre, and you like something like RTS games and they're fucking dying out, buddy. You got a little bit of a big head there if you think your sense of taste is the center of gaming. I love Fortnite. I booted up my PC to get me that Fortnite Battle Pass. One Dewey. Miss Ray. What was that mode called? Plunderstorm? I did not play that one. It was called Plunderstorm. It's been active twice. I maxed it out both times, Heels. I had a lot of fun with it. That's actually where I really got to know Oku and Ants. Because both of them were like, I want to play Battle Royales. This one's out, and I've played WoW before, let's play it. And so I played that with both Oku and Ants and really, like, got to know them. RTS is a fine wine. Battle Royale is like a coon skin. RTS is it's just hard to get into. It's very overwhelming, and it's got a lot of moving parts and information to it. So it's like, it's good. I'm happy for people that like RTS games. But like, it's one of those games that just feels like you have to learn so much just to start playing the game, which is not a good thing. Good cami stretch red spots. Battle Royale is just gambling without just being a gambling sim. I don't know if I'd agree with that, because like, yes, there is some luck, there is some RNG, there is some like, we landed in a bad spot. But it's kind of like probability labs. The people that are good at probability labs consistently win probability labs. If you sit there over weeks and you go, damn, I've won, 3% of the games when I should be winning 10% because there's usually 10 of us. And Kokonatsu has won 30% of the games. They're just so lucky. I'm very hesitant to say like it's all gambling. There's a lot of like, no Hobbits in the right field in my opinion. BR is just Canva. There's definitely luck. There's definitely good rounds and bad rounds, but like, I don't know. When you watch two people playing Battle Royales, when you see two of your friends streaming it, and one of them has a victory counter at the top of right that says like double digits, and the other's just like, their title says, let's see if we get a win today. There's a skill difference. Like there's clearly one of these two is better at the thing than the other. I am very hesitant to say that's all Gamba. And that's not what you said. You didn't say it's all Gamba. I think it is more skill than Gamba. Gotcha is like gambling that is normalized. BR is just Gamba. I've been meaning to try Tempest Rising. It's supposed to be a throwback to the older RTS era. Just gambling with more player agency. Pat nodders. Damn hackers in my beer chicken. Like, take what's happening to Magic the Gathering. After some point of collaborating with everyone, the core identity of the product gets sidelined and just becomes a vehicle for recognized branding. I reject Fortnite for what Epic did to save the world and its founders. We are just turning into the IP singularity. I don't. Quite frankly, nobody cared about it when it was Save the World and when they were doing that. And now that they've got, the IP singularity, now that they've got the Battle Royale, now that they've got the more game modes that clearly likes people more, what are you gonna do? There is no luck. There is one factor in it. You are in all the games. If you lose, then it's a skill issue. You're going to lose some games, right? Like, in a match with 60 players and you're one person, you're not going to win every game. It's not like you lost, right? It's just statistically impossible. If you're an average player, you'll win 1 in 60. If you're above average, you'll win more than that. Hi, Wrath. I think Fortnite does collabs, right? They're clowns who like to give more love sometimes than the IP holders themselves. A lot of other companies just saw dollar signs. Yeah. What's a company that does terrible collabs? Oh, Magic the Gathering might be there. Not play it. Popularity isn't the immutable barometer of quality. I would say popularity is the barometer of quality. Now, is that the quality that you want? Not necessarily. I don't think Justin Bieber's music is great in the pinnacle of music, right? But it sold. It sold units. It made money. With regards to quality, it is absolutely a fantastic quality for selling units, attracting people that will buy this thing, targeting a demographic and getting them to buy that, pushing marketing, yada, yada, yada. Selling tickets. Justin Bieber's fucking incredible and a very high standard of quality in that regard. But is it a high standard of quality for music? I used to like MTG collabs, but now I don't. 27 million flies, can't be wrong. How could they do that to my beloved Magic the Gathering? Oh yes, MTG, the infinite dump sink of money. That's one I tried getting into but couldn't. SCW players can go fuck themselves. I like BR better. Is definitely a take. Who said that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If that's from the owners of Fortnite, I don't know. If they specifically said that, well, it's a little aggressive, but if they switch from Save the World and abandon it and focus on Battle Royale, that's what's making money. And I don't fault them at all for that. That's the sentiment you put forward? That's not what I said at all. Save the World players, it's not an issue of go fuck themselves. It's an issue of you like something niche and it wasn't popular. So, I mean, it is what it is. I've never even heard of Save the World. Oh, I saw the tweet about the Magic the Gathering One Ring card that sold for $2 million. I mean, the old Save the World players still got to keep the notebook thing, which was just free V-Bucks. We'll never guess who bought it. Please tell me it wasn't that guy. Please tell me it wasn't Big Pharma, bro. Please tell me. Save the World was popular, but Epic decided to go all in VR. It was never popular. What? It absolutely was not. It's not a popular mode even after VR took off. Post Malone? Okay. I'm okay with Post Malone. I was afraid it was going to be the guy that bought the Wu-Tang Clan album. The Big Pharma bro that everybody hates. That checks out. Post Malone buying it is kind of awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm shocked you didn't hear that already, Yulind. I'm kind of shocked I didn't either, but I miss news sometimes. I can confirm this. There was a game called Worms Rundle that I loved, but so niche and it was a genre that Worms fans weren't into, so it quickly faded into obscurity. It was a big meme for a week or two. Maybe I did hear about it and just didn't put it in my notes when it happened. No, I don't think I heard about it. I remember the guy pulled it. I remember the video of the guy pulling the One Ring card and just like taking the video and his hand was just shaking. He's just there just like, oh my God, guys, because he knew this is like $2 million in his hand. This year? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 9 months ago? We might have talked about it then, and then I just fucking forgot about it. Nearly like a month after it was pulled, if I recall. I probably talked about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Post Malone jumped on it real quick. Wait, is that If I Recall? If I recall correctly. What are you asking, Noodles? I thought it was if I remember correctly. Doesn't really matter, does it? They mean the same thing. I've always heard it as recall. I feel like remember would be more popular, because who the fuck uses the word recall instead of remember? There's no difference in the context between the two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've heard recall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just assumed it was ladder. Never actually knew. I mean, so you're gonna hear remember way before you ever hear somebody say recall. Like, that's just, remember is kind of like, more people are gonna say that word, right? If I recall, anyone who says that, I'll let you know. As soon as you recall is thinking of the past, while remember is in the future. What? What do you mean remember if in the future? Remember is very much past tense. You remember things from the past. You don't remember the future. I'm confused, Gana. I think I have 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I recall, I'm thinking of Pat's thing that happened that may or may not be right. Past thing. If I remember, I'll keep that in mind and do it at a later date. I see what you're saying now. I've entered an enlightened state. I'm now remembering the future. No, they're saying, like, when you're referring to, like, I'm going to do this, right? I need to message the group chat, or I need to check the Tails group chat before I end to see if Eris has, given us a yes or no. And so I can tell you guys in 3 hours, hey, Tails is on for today, or Tails is off for today. If I remember to check that, I will let you guys know. You would not say, if I recall to check that, I will let you guys know. It's not quite as accurate. It still kind of works, but it's not right. I get it. I want a drink. Hi, Zvi. I don't think you need to do that much. Not all of us are Sonic fans. Sonic fans? What? Let's get our plank done. Let's get our fucking plank done. Somebody put me in my Halloween outfit. I haven't worn that in a while. And it's going away soon. Yeah, Yulind, I'm a Fortnite fan. There were 2 things that converted me to Fortnite. Streamer choice? God, I love you, Hobbit. There were 2 things that converted me, Joe. 1, that clip of Core. The other thing was the gun no jutsu. The clip on Twitter and TikTok of fucking Naruto on the building doing the hand signs, pulling the gun out and just gunning someone down. And hearing the fucking, like, the Naruto music going. Oh, I just missed 50. Okay, we're gonna do 50-10. That was all fucking loud. Knuckle pop. Strictly maintained off-to-work clean streamer choice. I hope it goes fast, Techno. Well, you're working so hard on giving us Tails updates. Oh my god, okay, Zvi. Dude made a retainer for paralyzed people to control smartphones, etc. via Bluetooth. Using your tongue? I just saw one for you while blinking. Dude made a retainer for paralyzed people to control smartphones. Okay, that's crazy. It's December Yulind Christmas outfit. I don't have it yet. Let's go, season 7 starts. Hop on, femboy. Naruto's in the shop right now, just saying. Yeah, the thing now is Kill Bill. Gift in DMs as well after Plank. Gift? Someone made a real life Pokedex. And it can tell Pokemon by figurines even. Oh, damn. Oh. 1 minute down. Relay the Pokedex data and move movesets. Oh, this is bonkers, bud. Hang on. Somebody is watching Ended. That's way too early. Why the fuck isn't she live right now? Halfway there. 90 more seconds. 80 more seconds. Sideways blink. Sideways blink. I don't know, this just doesn't feel like it does the same muscles. What is this? The sideways plank. But it was like, if planking's too easy, do sideways planks. You're facing the camera. I'm about to switch. I'm gonna do 10 more seconds, then I'm gonna do it the other way. I'm gonna do 5, because it's gonna take a few seconds to switch. Are you tensing your core? Yes. No, the butt. What do you mean? Strange. Yeah, turn off, show us your booty. What the fuck? I don't know then, bud. I didn't know Fortnite had the moon in tilted. Shut the fuck up. Oh, we're done. Oh. Farisu, you're late. I was showing off the punk outfit. It's not ready, so I can't walk in it today. I saw it. You did? Okay. It should be done soon. I didn't know Fortnite had the moon and tilted booty line. Farisu, we can't do GTA today. We're literally in a fucking Fortnite map. We're at Tilted Towers. Game was so good, music was great. Make sure not to play the Slop Cash Grab remake. I got so upset with somebody today. I asked them what they thought of a world. I asked them what they thought of fucking Mimic. And they were like, I saw Battle Pass and I closed that shit. And I was like, it's free. It's all free. Uh-oh, they're here. I should have checked that first. Was that during core night? No. Make sure not to play this. Cash Slop. Big sad I actually played the Vice City re-release and it's so bad, Sag. Vice City is actually the only GTA I've played. I have not played a single other GTA game. But I played Vice City. Didn't beat it. Didn't beat the story mode. I got like 2 or 3 missions in and then I just drove around listening to the radio for hours and killing hookers. I fucked him first, but then I killed him. I wanted my money back. I feel like I haven't seen this outfit, but it looks strangely familiar. You might have seen other pieces of it from other people wearing it. This was the Halloween outfit. We did this for October. And eventually I'm going to have enough outfits that I can kind of like phase things out of rotation. Because, I mean, this is a Halloween outfit, right? We've gone through November. We're in December now. Is that Battle Pass and close it? Oh, so they didn't do business with Valve, right? The creator of the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass is all free, also. Like, you can be a Patreon subscriber and get benefits there, but the Battle Pass is like, you play the game and unlock the Battle Pass stuff. Actually, someone was complaining about the dailies then. And I see dozens of people in the goddamn fishing map every day working on dailies. I was complaining about the dailies. I will say, I don't like dailies that are like, hey, get this specific thing done. Because then it's like, well, I want to get this, but like, that sounds really fucking hard to get. You know what I kind of want to do, Sentinel? I kind of want to go there with some people and be like, hey, let's just do a few rounds to unlock specific daily shit to like get some of the cool portraits and whatnot. Vice City is honestly the only GTA I liked enough to play it 3 times. I don't hate the fishing map, by the way. He has standards. Never touched GTA 5? Nope. Only Vice City. Wow, dailies, Bog. You know, it's not like, well, I guess it is, but it's okay, I think. What were you gonna say? Were you gonna say it's too revealing? God damn the legs at that angle. Let's get ready. I need to go change. I can change behind the car here. God damn, Yulind. Joe, I'm switching to a Miltina vase, which is even more, right? And then as soon as I started switching to Miltina, I saw somebody advertising a model that is coming out mid-December, they said. And I want it so badly. I'm probably going to buy it and not immediately set it up, but if I can get like Mochi Fit working with it pretty early, that'll be my main avatar. I will just skip Miltina. How's the ass? Well, the ass on Miltina is better than Kuronatu. The ass on Menu, I haven't seen it specifically, but the legs and hips and waist ratio are just like, oh my god, that's perfection. Wasn't going to say that, but that's true too. Just have to see if someone comes out with a profile for it. Oh, that. Yeah, remember the creator said they're making one? That's what I was just about to like zoom in for dramatic effect and be like, Hobbit? The creator said they're making one themselves. Fuck yeah. I love this creator. What's Mochi Fit? Hi, Shiro. Mochi Fit is a program. It's an addition that makes it so that you don't have to go into Blender to do Blender work. You can do it within Unity. One of the things it has as a feature is you have a profile for a model like, say, Miltina. And you want that on a model, say, like Lasucia. Miltina gets a lot more support than Lasucia does, but you really like Lasucia. You get the profiles for both of them, and then you go, hey, I buy this outfit for Miltina. I run that through Mochi Fit. I have Miltina as the input, I have Lasucia as the output. It blends everything as if you just did 5 hours of Blender work to fit it to Lasucia. And now you have your Miltina outfit on Lasucia. If I understand it correctly. Hobbit understands it a lot better than I do. Hi, Alexis. I volunteer as tribute to help you test the model. To help me test the model, Okay. Okay, we are here. Put that there. Of course, test. Oh, that's awesome. Mochi Fit is a tool that will try and weight paint outfits to your model. It does use Blender, but you just have to have Blender on in the background. Nope, not this one. I need this one. Wow, we're at 1 hour in. Oh, we fucking stalled the fuck out today. But we're ready to start. Wake up my equipment. I don't have Wi-Fi. Start manual workout. I don't need to turn the sound off. I can just click here. We're walking through Final Fantasy to start with. The Churning Mists. Well, that's awesome, of course, Tess. What category would you use if you were doing video editing stream? So if I was, like, recording a video, like recording in World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy, to then edit it. I would probably use the category of that game, but I would only do that on the alt channel that I don't care about, because I am the one-trick pony firm believer for this channel. Hi, Logitech. It does require someone to make a profile, but what's in the profile is dependent on who made it. So it's a possibility not all blend shapes are supported. Also, it can take a long fucking time to fit outfits. I've seen some people have a 16-hour build time. Hang on. Hang on. Oh boy, finally walking time. Dead. Yulind stalling since when? I found someone I followed from January 2023 was playing Shadowbringers for the first time, and it makes me want to play again. Time for walkies? Well, enjoy watching them play Shadowbringers, because it's fucking peak. It's Kino! It's Beam! To be fair, those people were also people that I knew have really bad PCs. I would imagine mine doesn't take too long. Lemix Class Hall Quest Mounts achievement done. Hell yeah. I'm over 400. I think I got to 420. I think I got to 418 yesterday. Admittedly, a lot of my extra time, I have been jumping on retail WoW. And I boosted a hunter to 70, and it's up to 74 now. Wouldn't it take less time to just do it in Blender then? Well, here's the thing, Froshiro. Think about what you know how to do, right? Knowing how to do all that stuff in Blender can be very, very difficult. And not everything is super easy to do, right? If you want to blend shape a sleeve partway through the arm, that's easy. That is not blend shape. If you want to sculpt a sleeve so that it fits around your arm, that's easy. Weight painting that, really not that difficult. No one in their right mind is going to say that's easy when it gets to the point of sculpting and weight painting armpits, the groin, anything that goes across multiple shapes. So like, the things I've struggled with the most, because I've done a little bit of sculpting and weight painting, but that was somebody sitting over my shoulder telling me what to do. Armpits, fucking nightmare. Groin, fucking nightmare. I was working on a Virgin Destroyer outfit, which has a strap that goes from the shirt down to the thigh. That is a fucking nightmare to weight paint. Because what you want for it to do is like kind of not follow the inner parts of the body. What you'd want it to do is just like kind of hang, where if you're standing up, it's like taut. But if you like had your knee up like this, then it would be loose and it would like kind of drape over the leg. You can't do that easily unless you have a shit ton of like 3D model creation knowledge. That's like oh, I've been doing this for 8 years and now I know how to make belts drape over stuff like that. What ends up happening is you make it follow your body, and so you get this weird like it bends where your body bends. Hi, Poirier. Oh, we talking nightmares? We're talking Blender. Mochi Fit. Here's why Mochi Fit saves a lot of time, where there's no like, even if it takes 16 hours, here's the thing. You literally just load up the things, right? You load up Mochi Fit and you say, here's the outfit, here's the input, Miltina, here's the output, Lasucia, done. It might take 16 hours, but that's not a knowledge thing. That's not you fighting it. It might take a while, but it's like you literally just set it up and then slow roast the steak in the oven for 16 hours. It's true. It makes the Dawn Trail pain that much worse. You're having a good amount of RAM and a good CPU cuts the time down. Yeah. I'm kind of sitting here like, damn. If it takes a bad CPU 16 hours, what is it for a good CPU? Is a good CPU like 10 minutes or is a good CPU like 2 hours? Yeah, people forget this part of Blender. Gotcha. I believe co-working and setting category is good enough. That'd probably be a good one. Are we talking nightmares? Yep, Blender and weight painting sounds like nightmares. Weight painting and sculpting, really not that bad on the easy parts. Like, if you've ever had to, like, sculpt sleeves or, like, shoes, that shit's easy. That shit's cake. It's armpits. It's the groin. It's, like, the elbows. The outside of the elbows can be, like, a little tedious. That shit gets real annoying. This isn't just a Blender thing, but a lot of people forget the time input to be able to do the things, because it's not just as normal as breathing for them now. It's now just, yeah. I wonder if any given body being in it is common then? Every avatar I've bought seems to have a custom sculpted body anyway. Well, every avatar is technically a custom sculpted body at some point, right? Unless you're like getting the files for Genshin Impact characters. Between 3 minutes to 16 hours. I'm sure it's dependent on how much is on the outfit. Yeah. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter how popular the model is, Shiro. What matters is how good is the profile that somebody made up for that model. I just fucking bet there's gonna be some dead avatar out there that has 16 outfits. And somebody makes the most banger mochi fit profile for it that's perfect. I bet that's gonna happen. Now, if it is a popular model, like Manuka, like Irie, I bet those are gonna have like 100 profiles of people making them and trying to be like, you know, hey, buy my profile. But it's, you know, if you're big model base, you're gonna have options. If you're a small model base, here's hoping you get one. The maker of Menu is very smart for making a mochi fit profile for his, because his model, it might take off, but it might not. It's gonna suck if he builds this up for months, and then when he tries to sell it, it you know, it has like 30 sales and then nobody just really runs with it. But if he makes a mochi fit profile, that makes it very attractive to people like me who can just be like, oh, I want to take all the outfits that are coming out and put them on this base. Hell yeah. I needed a drink. I played a bunch of Elden Ring yesterday. Not as much as the past times we played. We got to like 10 p.m. and I was like, bros, I'm fucking tired. So we got a good 5 hours in. We kind of cleared up Caelid, at least what we can do in Caelid right now. And I think we're gonna make sure we cleared up everything in the lake, I forget the name of, Lake Liurnia? And then it'll probably be the Altus Plateau. We cleared out the bottom level. I forget what it is, but that place in Limgrave that has the elevator that goes to the Underdark with the stars on the ceiling. We cleared out all of that. The most memorable thing from Elden Ring last night, we went to this fucking tower. And in this fucking tower, we had to do a lot of platforming jumping down the tower. And like, I got scared because at one point I jumped on a platform that like collapses under you and then you keep falling. And then you have to jump to a thing and then jump to a thing. And then you take an elevator up just so you can jump down again. It's like, you motherfuckers. Ugh. Oh yeah? You still hurling lightning at your enemies, or did you say you respect? I respect. Playing Faith was cool. I like the spells, but it felt fucking bad when I missed, or like, Den and Sis just like cleared a room. Like there would be times there would be 3 enemies in front of us, and I'd be like, all right, I'm charging my lightning bolt. It's charging. Throw, and they're all dead. So it's just like, I don't like the slow nature of it. The slow nature is like, if it moves, hi Devil Gated. You know, let's say Sis is over here, enemies over here. I aim at them and they just, you know, lazily drift across my screen. They're moving closer to Sis Eldon. Well, I just missed, and it's like, okay. I feel very stingy with my spells because they cost mana. But like, it's just very much like, it's easy to miss and I'm stingy. It's just, I often felt bad wasting spells. What I really needed to do was just liberally use them. And if I run out of mana, fuck it, start stabbing things with a faith weapon, right? That's what I really needed to do, but it's difficult for me to think of games in that sense. And so I've switched to Spear. I'm still a Faith build, but there's quite a bit of Dex, there's quite a bit of Strength. And I have a Faith Fire Spear, Vikes something, and I have a Faith Holy Spear. I think it's the Tree Sentinel Spear, the Tree Spear. And so I do the pokes, and I do the little spinny slashes. Yippee! It's I have Ike's the Madness build-up one. Maybe? I think when I use its ability, it gives me some madness. Admittedly, I don't use my abilities too much. I kind of sank my mind into the ground. And so I'm really just poking stuff. What happens? What happens when you have a weapon that, like, does additional fire damage? And you do a little, like, enchantment on it so it's like, now it does frost damage. Does it do all 3, or does it, like, mix in some way, or do they counter each other out? Like, if you do 60 fire and 50 frost, now you do 10 fire? Or is it like, you hit the physical, you hit the fire, and you hit the frost? Scales with a different stat. Frost would be int, I believe. Wait. So let's say you have a strength weapon and a lot of strength, and then you enchant it with frost. You are no longer doing that strength damage. All the weapon scaling is based off your int now? Or maybe you're answering something I didn't quite ask. So strength, it just adds int as well? Well, like, okay. I guess what I'm asking is, let's say I have Vikes. It does physical, that scales with dexterity. It has fire damage, that scales with faith. If I then enchant that with, let's say, holy, which also scales with faith, is it doing good physical, good fire, and good holy, like all 3 instances of damage? Yuli. Hi, Cairo. Good morning. No Zilia today? Okay. Did Eris wake up? I didn't think he'd be down. Hi, Salticidae. Robo said no this week. Yeah, with his new job, I think he has to go to bed at like 10 p.m. I think staying up late those nights is really rough on him. I didn't know when he was starting work. He started like a week or two ago. He's just been doing the onboarding process. It would do all 3, lessen the original 2 stats a bit, and add the additional stat. It lessens the 2. Ew. Hi, Aura Cairo. Hi, Cairo. Oh, I get it. Aura Cairo, like you're spelling his name backwards. But because it's a palindrome. Okay. I don't know if you can enchant a weapon that already has LE damage on it. So we have 14 today then? I will absolutely be in chat with you. I might try to steal Micaiah. I might try to be like, Micaiah, help me set some things up. I don't know if you needed to be there for it. I'm going to be there for it. I don't know if I'll be in the call. I really should tell Micaiah before the day of when I want to do these things. I was kind of banking on Tails. You two just hop in for dungeons? Yeah, sounds perfect. I need to run it by Micaiah first. Yeah, you should. Hi, Micaiah. Micaiah. Did you see the thing earlier? Were you here when I switched to Goth? I have it uploaded. I think it's all working. Micaiah has no say in this. Micaiah has all the say in this. I really want Micaiah to see it, and so I'm going to switch to it again. The blend-shaped mystery solved? The blend-shaped mystery is not solved, but I believe it has something to do with the pieces on the outfit that I was setting up for the hiking outfit. Yesterday I kind of said, what if I just didn't use any parts from the outfits that were in this one, because I'm trying to combine like 4 to 5 outfits for the hiking outfit, and I'm only trying to combine 1 for the punk outfit. So the punk outfit should be easier to start with. So let me try doing that one first, and then I can duplicate that with a preset, which I don't know how I made presets the first time. I made presets with you, then I started working on Milty, and I made presets again. I don't know how to make a preset scene. I only had to make like preset settings for like the transform. Like, what? God damn it. So I definitely wanted to like ask you again, how do I do this? Because Micaiah, I bring up presets with anybody and they're like, what the fuck is a preset, huh? They are non-believers. And so I'm like, I want presets so bad. But yeah, I think the punk outfit is ready to go if I fix the viewpoint. The viewpoint is so low in it that you know, this angle doesn't actually look that bad. This actually looks kind of good right here. The viewpoint is in the waist, which causes problems, to say the least. I tried making it 1.5 units tall, cause all my other avatars are 1.5, and it's like, it's fucking huge! Half a yearling, 180 consecutive streams, hell yeah. But yeah, this my viewpoint is right here. This is my hands on the sides of my head. Surprised people don't use self-made prefabs more. So you're just gonna do that punk outfit as the default? Sounds good? No. This will not be the default. Not that I'm Mindland. Hi, Dehi. Cairo, holy. I think people just don't know they exist. Oh, it's tall. Dehi. You can get banned for that. You need to be careful with that. Sometimes people don't use self-made prefabs. Because my viewpoint is in my waist, everything above that is just like essentially a hat, right? Look at this. This is so fucking silly. It's the streamer that can't? What the freak? No, it is absolutely not that way, Hobbit. It is absolutely against the rules for everybody. In fact, I would think it's less so the streamer than viewers. Because they don't want people to see somebody subscribe at tier 3 and then a whole chat just goes simp, 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 and de-incentivize people to sub at tier 3. Like, it is absolutely not a per streamer thing, it is a per everyone thing. Okay, I'll pivot hard. What the freak? Dehi is so nice on their stream, and then they come here, and they're like, dude, what the fuck? Sirens aren't shrinking like that, like they were, but the blend shapes are still hidden. No, the blend shapes are, I made a new FBX. Wonder if you toggled some weird Unity setting that just hid them? I must have toggled some Unity setting that hid them. I made a new FBX from Blender with Foss. A bunch of people have been getting banned in VR chat too. I think the chat's saying it is fine if the streamer can't. Oh, you're right, it's been half a year. What the week? Well, look at how flexible the streamer is. Now that's some flexibility right there. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube, man. Oh, Goth Yulind going absolutely insane in the pit, headbang like crazy. Goth Yulind, hit him with the helicopter! The fucking torso just starts spinning. Granted, I got that info from General Sam, so I shouldn't be surprised he was wrong about it. Simping his band, guys. Imagine being 2-3 okay, I'll pivot over. I have 2 wolves inside of me. Both wolves are gay. A bunch of people have been getting banned in VR chat too. Really? Oh, well, I know Dory got banned. To be fair, a lot of people getting banned have good reasons to get banned. I'd be all about it, LOL. See you in the pit, cutie. No, I forget the collection of words. I know simp was one of them. That was specifically because, you know, that could affect sales. Coco got banned? Oh. I don't know Uha that well. A lot of commentators that push the limit hard. They got a 3-day. There's something specific they've been getting banned for? Usually not safe for work content. Hi, Ronmu. Boobs. For Dory, it was his group. Yeah. Yeah, no, they specifically don't want people in chat kind of like ganging up on people and making them feel negative or bad for supporting a streamer. So, if somebody subs at tier 3, in some chats it'd be like, holy simp, right? They don't want people to feel bad to tier 3, so that's like, that is a bannable term. I think groups are the big thing they're going after. A lot of the not safe for groups have been changing their names. The same reason you can slash spit. You can't slash spit on people in WoW. Yeah. Yeah. They don't want people to have that bad experience to be like, I don't want to play this game. I'm not going to let people spit on me. Coco got a 24-hour. Others also got 24 hours, but others got 7 days. Coco is hosting a smashed instance on Thursday, and it's most likely someone literally going around mass recording people in it. Makes sense with groups being on the social page now, to be 100% honest. Why Meat Canyon get banned? Huh? You know we're talking about, like, VR chat and Twitch, right? I don't even know if did Meat Canyon stream on Twitch? Have you seen the things he draws? I will say, I don't really like Meat Canyon. I think the guy is kind of a piece of shit. Yeah, his Twitch channel got hit. Oh no. No more tits out drinking instances. It's over. Over my dead body. I think you just can't advertise it, right? I think you can't just have like a group that's like, we drink with our tits out. But you could have like, a group that's like the Walking Whiskeys or something. And it's an 18 plus instance and tits come out, I would assume. I think if you make them 18 plus, it's fine. And that, don't advertise it? Yeah. Hi, Fire. The most devastating news I've heard all day. Nudity in my VRChat game? No! Get the heck out of here. Go play Facebook Meta. Holidays. December 1st, Monday. Bifocals at the Monitor Liberation Day. Civil Air Patrol Day. Cyber Monday. Day Without Art. Eat a Red Apple Day. Great Union Day. National Christmas Lights Day. National Cookie Cutter Day. National Fried Pie Day. National Peppermint Bark Day. National Pie Day. Rosa Parks Day. Walt Disney Day. Wear a Dress Day. World AIDS Day. There's a lot of food ones. There was cookie cutter, there was fried pie, there was peppermint bark. Actually, what is peppermint bark referring to? There was pie day. Wear a dress day. Frisu, you didn't respond to me about my friend's dress. It was literally like a whole latex dress I wanted you to see. And then you just sent me some link to a dojin. I've worn tighter. It's not about tighter. It's not a competition, Furisu. Oh my goodness. What the hell people drink with their tits out in VR? Oh, all the time. Good, glad to hear Yulind's nap worlds aren't gonna get nuked. Well, you also need to not call it goblin breeding with a picture of somebody coming crazy style. Just an example. Hi, Icy. Not picked to call out anybody in particular. Not picked to call out? Yeah, there's Dory too. I'm surprised this group didn't get shot sooner or later. Wear a dress, eh? Yuli got the dress covered at least, Yuli. I do have the dress covered. Granted, this is barely a dress. Cooking chocolate with peppermint pieces in it? Okay. Absolutely wild material. Gana. Hear that, Yulind? Put the dress on. It's literally on, Trogdor! I've worn tighter. Peppermint is chocolate, white chocolate with peppermint pieces in it. It all belongs to me. Hand it over. Smoking. Yeah, something, vacuum bed. Degenerates advertising their sexually explicit VRChat content. I mean, 18 plus verified for a reason. Get the fuck out of here, kids. Just don't as fuck? Huh? Ugh. Just don't advertise on front page? Basically. Yeah. I don't want to hear it from you, Yulind. I don't want to hear it from you, Furisu. It really match. If the punk outfit had worked today, if it had had no issues, I was going to change the title to Please Redeem Outfit, and I was going to change the description of it to Only Punk Outfit. That would have been the only option. Wasn't there like a weed smoking femboy group being advertised on the front page? Possibly? This is probably my least favorite zone of Heaven's Ward. Like, it's cool, but like, it just feels so glanced over. It just feels like you're here for the Moogles, you're here to talk to Trace Valgeir, and that's it. That's all you do here. It doesn't feel like memorable. at all. Dude, there's some wild groups that get out on the front page. Then you get something like some 15-year-old's birthday group. I don't think I've seen some odd shit there. Is that you have to do yourself, or does VRChat randomly pick groups to advertise? I assume they pick groups to advertise. Music is mid, Moogles are mid, I'm out. I think it's just a static thing for everyone. I think you have your group as openly joinable. It has a chance. If you have to accept requests, it doesn't show. I know I looked at groups recently. I looked at, oh god. This is why the stream is fucking labeled not safe for work. I looked at groups specifically that are like SPS while sleeping. And there was like 50 of them. Did the music die? It had a break, yeah. Final Fantasy will have the song end and then it'll be like silent for a bit and then start back up. Doki, huh? Love ends while sleeping, huh? I don't know if it's still around. I would assume all of those groups are getting axed. Or like the devs don't know about it specifically. Because it's not like it's saying, you know, free fuck group, right? It says SPS while sleeping. And like, yeah, the devs know about that, but they'd have to like know to go looking for that specifically. Oh yeah, I seen someone in our group in those groups. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, and I know who. What does SPS mean? DPS means Dynamic Penetration System. I forget what the change with SPS is. But specifically, what you can do is, let's say you have a lollipop, like a big Ed and Eddie sized, cartoonishly big lollipop. And you mark that as a plug. And then you mark your mouth as a socket. Super plug shader? Okay. You take the lollipop, and when it touches, when the plug and socket contact each other, it will shrink the socket, or the plug, the lollipop, to fit inside the socket, your mouth. So it'll like fit in your mouth, it won't be clipping outside, it'll like disappear inside your mouth. That way you can like leave it there and just have the like lollipop stick hanging out. And then somebody's like, what you got there? And you pull out this fucking giant, you know, 2-foot diameter lollipop. Lollipop? People went, wow, that's great. We can use that for dicks and buttholes. Hi, Wrecker. And so that is probably the biggest use for them. Bro, if I'm 4 hours into sleep on a weekday and get woken up to slurping sounds, I'm blowing up the instance. DPS is damage per second. They are degenerates, that's what it means. Super plug shader. Yulind likes big lollipops, black holes. Rubs my feet together like a cricket. Hello, princess. Holy shit, Wrecker, I love that video. Just the feet rubbing together. Clap. Hello, princess. God, now I can't, I'm like mind blanking. I don't remember the rest of it, but. Hi, Guardian. It was made by VRC Fury. Was it actually? So what's the problem? Porn at the cutting edge of technology once again. So I wouldn't be surprised if the second reason was the reason. True. Ah yes, VRChat Jeep culture. Then just don't join those groups, FSMH. Well, so here's the thing, Gana. What if I'm in that group? What if I am taking a nap? You know, after stream, and I'm repping that group, and then like Cairo wakes up to that, or Cairo gets home from a long day at work and he's like, oh man, finally get to join my femboy and take a nap with him. Comes around the corner and they I shouldn't say this. They walk around the corner, and they see a 2-foot tall furry with like a 5-foot long schlong moaning and like look at them as they come, and they just go, oh. Dead. murdered. Oh, God. Yeah, I know, but it's funnier. It implies Kairo's in those groups because it's very much not something he would do. Clouds feet together. Hey, you better behave in the presence of our pink princess. Snarls! If you don't watch yourself, we'll have to end you. If you don't watch yourself, I'll have to call in reinforcements. I'm daddy of the instance. Where has this devolved to? I'm glad I can say I'm not a VRChat player. Not being associated with this is base. You're not better than us, Furisu. You have an account. You are not better than us, Furisu. Daddy of the instance has me physically cringing. There's a guy that makes videos where he kind of just inserts himself into like groups in VRChat. Very cringy groups. And Saturday, somebody put one of those videos on the video player, and I was listening to. Holy shit. Me, I'm better than you, Yulind. Gan SPS users. You are not. You are not. Oh, this one's loud. Okay. I'm happy with that. You wish I wasn't, Yulind? Also, EPL Pog. While lumping me in with those teach-ins. Eastern Plaguelands, nice and scenic. You didn't do the questing experience on this rogue? Why is the caravan still there? Tee. I thought about it pretty soon. I was like, I don't care. the caravan's fine here. I don't even remember. I might have boosted this rogue. This might have been the War Within, not the War Within, the Drag, no, because Dragonflight was the 70. I don't know when I leveled this rogue. I can guarantee you, most of my characters don't have each zone done. Boosting every character's base. Well, so every expansion that comes out, they give you a boost. So like, Midnight came out. I bought the Midnight expansion. I have a level 80 boost just sitting there. When War Within came out, I bought it. I've had a 70 boost just sitting on my account for like 2 years now. Yo. Hi, Octomage. Freeze is just sitting on a balcony in the red light district, dragging on a smoke, looking down all the people holding hands on the street, calling them degens and lewd. As she gets up and puts on a latex mask. Yeah, boosted everything after my very first ever Karen Wrath. So when you say boosted, Shiro, are you saying like paid money to boost them, or are you saying like you've just leveled everything? I'll have you know I don't smoke. What are we at? 1.6? Hell yeah. Never have, never will. Paid, either from X-Pac. Bought a couple boosts, if I recall. It's a candy suit. I have paid for like 2 or 3. When I started working back in, oh God, I think I was working through Shadowlands and BFA. I think I boosted a few things during those expansions. Other than that, I would kind of just power level stuff. There's no need to like ever boost anything ever again for me. Because like, one, you can level so fast. You can just level so fast in the game now. Like I could like wait for a Dark Moon weekend that overlaps with a time walking. And then I could be like, Farisu, rings my little bell. Farisu, let's do time walking dungeons. And then we just, you know, I level that character in like 3 hours. alternatively, like, because everything is cross-server, cross-guild, cross-faction, I just have like 3 of every character close to max level. The Legion remix was insanely fast for leveling. It's insanely fast for leveling. Also heal for cash. You can just level other things, right? If you spend like your first 2 characters getting your bonus experience up to 400, everything after that is like 2 hours. Sorry, I don't offer that service anymore. I got the infinite time waster, Sag. Yeah, but you'll trade for it. It could be like, Frisu, I need this character leveled, so boost me through it with your DK. In exchange, I will give you... Right? You're not like closed off to trading. What could you possibly give me? I don't know. You know yourself better than anyone. What would you want? Why did my brain think that trade offer was going a sus direction? Corrupted Ashbringer, tattoo money, Bodymon money, Booba money, BBL money. Well, I can't give you Corrupted Ashbringer. It's a short list, speaking of Bodymon. How tongue? It sounds like it's completely healed. Also BBL money mood. Hi, Kodiak. My butt may be 48 inches, but I want more. I have a bit of a lisp now, but I'm fine. Oh God, I haven't been a call with you since the surgery. Now I'm like, oh wait, right. She obviously had one when she first got it. But like, I want to hear if it's bad now. Is it a trade if you're just paying her to do it though? Yeah, that's a trade. Everything is technically a trade. I would be giving her money, she would be leveling me. Granted, you know, do I want to just like pay Blizzard to do it? Good to hear. Hope you get better with it as time goes on. Everything is a trade. Even friendship is a trade. You treat people well and nice with hopes that they will do the same to you. You're not necessarily doing it because you want them to give you things to spoil you. But you treat people the way you want to be treated, right? So when you treat others nicely, it's not really the expectation, but the hope that they treat you the same way, revere you the same way. That is technically a trade. Yeah, but what if I just do that to everyone? That's a trade that you're doing to everyone. And sometimes they uphold it, sometimes they don't, and you might stop. You know, the music is scary? I agree. Yulind existing provides us with entertainment without cost. Me existing provides men with redacted without cost. I'm being scared. I don't think there's anything scary in the video. I don't think there's any, like, monsters running up to me. If you're really scared, Dehi, you can get in VR and I'll hold your hand. You gotta reach into the sleep, but I'll hold your hand. Also, wait, hang on. I just realized it's not Dehi from Finland. It's Dehi Labubu Kisser 69. You didn't have to add 69 to that, because there wasn't a Dehi Labubu Kisser before that. You chose to put the 69 on there. The music is spooky. Hi, Sir Deadlock. Haha, 69. That's been pointed out in your chat before. How are you noticing it? If that was pointed out before, I missed it because chat was just active at that time. I'm just now noticing the little boo-boo kisser. I see Dehi, and I stop reading the rest of the name because I'm like, okay, it's Dehi. I see Snug. I see Pink Snug, and I go, okay, that's Altisade. I see the small. I know Hobbit is what follows. This has always been my name, though. Shut the fuck up. I've seen 2 name changes from you. This has always been my name. The gaslight is weak and unreal. What do you see when you see my name, Yulind? Farisu. It's short, so I read out the whole name. Changing my name to give Yulind the mix-up. If you change the second part of the name, I might not even notice. If you change the color, I'm gonna notice and it's gonna trip me out. If you change the first part of the name, it might take me a few seconds to realize, oh, that's the same person. I see Smug and I keep reading, because I know like 4 Smugs on Twitch. Yeah. Changing my name and here to see Yulind stare at me like a newborn with 0 permanence. God, Hobbit knows me more than I realize. I literally have like pathetic facial recognition. I look at people by their hair. When they get a haircut, I'm the fucking toddler at the grocery store that's just like, oh, this person's wearing a red coat. This must be my friend. I'm sticking with them. And they're just like, who the fuck are you? And I'm like, oh shit. Changing the whole name and seeing if you notice based on how I type. Same brain cell. What the heck? Can you remember me by my face, Yulind? I'd probably recognize you if I had glasses on. And you're at least within 20 meters. God damn it, it's fine. Yulind's been confused by smaller changes before. That one didn't work, bucko. Could I recognize you by your face? Maybe, Farisu. Maybe. I would definitely look for hair first. And since that's changed, I might go by like body shape. I don't know. I don't see too many people IRL. I remember a couple years ago. Green noodles. Well, why'd you choose green? Can't you choose like yellow, the actual color of noodles? I used to be boob 69. Now I'm 69 boob. Dude, I want to wear the Umbreon onesie more. It's so cute. Just wear it around the house. Whoa, it's big boobs and not Gyaru hair, not Hobbit. Damn it, well, back to blue. I knew you'd ask. Yellow is a poo-poo color to my eyes. It's just displeasing. I like the color of yellow. In clothes, I hate it. I fucking hate seeing people have, like, yellow shorts or pants. It's like, you just look like you have a fucking piss stain. Get that shit off. But I had a yellow name for, like, 3-4 years. I had a very earthy yellow. I had the color of Edna from Tales of Zestiria's hair color as my yellow. And, a lot of people would be like, piss name, and I was just like, yeah, I would just kind of tune those people out. Really, nothing is stopping you? I can't, Yulind, or it'll be swinging out like a clock pendulum. Wait, wouldn't it be in the onesie? Yes, you get me. So boob 69, yes, no? No! Fuck no. Noodles Bowl is so much better. Not the color? No, the color. What are you asking? So boob 69, yes or no? That has nothing to do with color. This green is boob 69? Oh, I thought you had the name boob 69. No, that color sucks. Yulind, are you Einstein? I've already forgotten the fucking, like, video. Is it just playing on repeat in your head, Oku? Oh no. I have a fucking dangerous DM. You've made so many! You're insane, Spacefish. You're fucking insane. What happens if I play this? How loud is it?
She stops me in my tracks and it makes me go insane. I think this Diddy blood is Epstein. I think this Diddy blood is Einstein. I think we are gonna turn him into Copy Lane mechanism. What is this Diddy blood doing? What is this Diddy blood doing on the calculator? Einstein.
I can't listen to the whole thing. I can't listen to the whole thing. What is this Diddy blood doing on the calculator? Fucking what? What in the brain rot am I hearing? Go check your DMs. Go check your DMs from Oku. What do you mean it's so good? It is pure, rotten, vile, foul brain rot. And I kind of like it, but it is foul. Ooh, wow map now? Yeah. Yes, I'm in hell. This is my new verbal sim. Dizzy, it's a jam. Not like this. You got a minute. What in the brain rot am I hearing, huh? What do you mean it's so good? The beat is good. The video completes it. The beat is so good. The video is the other half. I will post it in memes later. It's. Oku sent that to me this morning, and my response was, "What? I don't. What? Fucking what? Huh?" Like it was just. It fucking assaulted me. How is Baldy still relevant? What were we talking about before? Furisu, I don't mind if it's swung like a pendulum in the Umbreon outfit. I think it's great. And when it's not there, that'd be great too. I don't know. I'd like seeing you in an Umbreon outfit. Fuck you. You know what I want to wear around the house more, Furisu? Because he's on the calculator. I would like to wear the bunny onesie that we got. And just like loose underwear. Panties, okay? Fuck it. But like it's too fucking cold for it. And I can't wear that in summer. Because that's when other people are here. Because he's on the calculator and his Einstein. What is blood doing on the calculator? Panties getting bunny onesie? Someone. I'm not going to name who. But you could go check if you check the throne. Someone bought me a bunny onesie. And it is like one of those blankets that's just ungodly amounts of soft. Like it's just... It's so soft you, like, don't feel it except for just the softness. Hi, Haxie. And it's very comfortable. There is pictures of me wearing it on the Blue Twitch. Meow. I love this. When are we doing cute pics and onesies together, y'all? Well, I don't have a onesie yet. Wait, do I? I don't think I do. The megaphone just adds so much comedic effect. Here's my problem, Furisu. I've wanted to like be taking like a photo set like every week, but I fucking scratched my stomach and I have just this big red spot there. So now I'm like, shit. I like feel like I can't take pictures with just this fucking open wound on my stomach. It's not an open wound, it's just a big scab. It's just a big red spot that I feel like throws off the whole... I don't like it. I'm very self-conscious about it. Sounds cute. If you could pick any evolution onesie to wear, which one would it be? Glaceon. I, hands down, like Glaceon the most of all evolutions. Just go into Photoshop, touch it up. Leafeon is my fave. Leafeon is probably like second or third. It's not cheating. We could totally dress up like Umbreon, Glaceon, Uwu. It's just a temp bruise. You're not wrong. I don't know. That's not a bad idea, Noodles. I could try taking pictures there and just throwing it in Krita, blending it or smearing it and seeing like if it's really noticeable that I've like edited it a little bit. Glaceon? I don't think I've heard anyone pick that before. Really? I have a friend who's like, just Glaceon is their, well, I say friend. I have a friend of a friend whose personality is Glaceon. Like, all of their outfits are Glaceon themed, and their pronouns in VR chat are Glay/Sion. It's an interesting choice. Just color match your skin. Paint over it, then blend. Yeah. Leafeon, Sylveon, Glaceon, that's my top 3. Glaceon is the top for me. Then probably... See, I just need them on like a tier list in front of me. It's hard to keep like thinking about because they're all good. I'm like Umbreon, Sylveon, Vaporeon, easy. Or like Glaceon, am I right? Espeon and Umbreon are the ones I've heard the most. See, I don't feel like I ever hear anybody pick Espeon. Because Espeon's like kind of weird. It's got like the bug mandibles. And Vaporeon, because, you know, Glaceon. For me, it's Umbreon, Espeon, Vaporeon. Hi, it's me. Espeon, Jolteon, Flareon, no one ever picks. I like Espeon. Glaceon at the top. Leafeon second. Sylveon. Jolteon. Umbreon, Espeon. Flareon, Vaporeon. I don't like Vaporeon's fucking Dracula cowl thing around its neck. I don't like the circular fin that serves zero purpose. And Flareon I just feel is boring. It's literally just a bigger Eevee. Those are check Fluffy Yulind. Espeon's got the weird mandible thing. Umbreon's cool, but like it just has nothing going on with it. It's literally just cool ring lights and like the most boring shape possible. I can't pick Jolteon. Why can't you pick Jolteon? She's pretty. Glaceon and Jolteon for me. I see more straight up reg Eevees than anything when it's non-online people though. Normies. Also true. My Jolteon clapped when Go originally came out. Jolteon I think is fun. I think it's a very, like, you just look at that design and you're like, yes, that just fucking screams lightning Eevee. Espeon and Umbreon, they're very muted. They're very much like, it doesn't feel like there's a lot in their design. And same thing with Flareon. Leafeon and Glaceon, I look at them and I'm like, they're just perfection. This is just, yeah, they fucking nailed it. And then Sylveon is just pretty. There is there's an artist that draws a Sylveon Gaijinka, which a Gaijinka is a humanized version of a Pokemon. And it is a Sylveon femboy that is the self-proclaimed MILF hunter. And they draw a lot of art of them fucking their sisters' boyfriends. A lot of art of it. And they're a really good artist. What? I love how Umbreon was animated back in the Stadium games. That won me over. Or was animated. I love base Eevee if that's an option. Eevee's fine how it is and doesn't need to change for me. My shot collar has made me get turned on. Electricity and me no longer can have a civil relationship. That sounds delightful. People get so creative. Sorry, I tuned out for a second. Hi, Kefir. And come back for MILF Hunter. I sent you a pic of the Glaceon onesie. What do you think, Woo? I might have it. It might be in a box right over there. I think at one point we had 2 of the Eevee outfits on throne. I don't remember if they were bought or I just took them down. More exciting than Crocodile Hunter, in my opinion. I don't know. Crocodile Hunter is pretty exciting. I love Steve Irwin. His son actually recently won Dancing with the Stars. Oh, God. Robert Irwin. Robert Irwin was on Dancing with the Stars and won the whole thing. But Pickles is where Haxie draws the line. A shock is fine. Well, cats are scared of Pickles. Pickles can stay in America where they belong. The problem is a shot collar is better than fine. To be fair, we also don't want Pickles. Wait, Yulind. You smart, beautiful boy. Must be light on a seat. Didn't modern day Pickles originate in Germany? That's so right. Yeah, cats are scared of cucumbers and pickles. So of course Haxie doesn't like them. Isn't it though that cats see them as snakes or something? Cats interpret them as snakes initially. They will eventually figure out, oh, that's not a snake. But when they see green snake-shaped thing, yes, they know that's dangerous. Although, cats are like sometimes just not scared of snakes. One of the craziest fucking videos I've ever seen is a cat that's just standing there. He's just leaning back proud. And he's just like, not doing anything. And there is a snake just hissing at the cat. It is just like hissing and it's like going to strike. And the cat like leans in and you know, the snake just jumps out and bites, right? The cat literally like leans out, fucking baps its head down. And they do this like 4 or 5 times. Cats are so fucking fast that they can react to a snake lunge and swipe it down without getting bitten. And it's like, holy shit. Cats are kind of fucking awesome for that. Pickles are disgusting. Me and Haxie. Have you seen the Yoink Man? No. What is the Yoink Man? Pickles are vile creatures. Do you see Pickles as a snake? Pickles are dangerous to my stomach. Cucumbers are fine, though. Reminds me how prey animals see tigers as blending in with bushes. Yeah. Oh yeah, a cat has a way faster reaction speed than a snake strike. I don't want Pickles to touch me. Cats are like the worst ecological disasters for a reason. Yeah, definitely up there. There's a reason cats destroy local wildlife populations when they get introduced as invasive species. How do you get creatures from creations? Did you speed read? Probably. Pickles are vile creations. I don't even remember reading that as creatures. This is the Yoink Man. I can't watch it right now. If you want me to see it, DM it to me, Guardian. And I'll watch it after stream and, you know, tell you my thoughts in the DMs, but it's very rare that I watch a video on stream. The one Oku sent me was like, I already knew what the video was. And, that was more me wanting to share with you guys. That's like 2 or 3 times in 850 days that I've shared a video like that. You guys want to know something crazy? I don't hate pickles. I don't think I want them on like a burger. But like, I recently was just like, I wonder if I like pickles. So I took one out of the jar, cut a little snippet off of it, and then ate that and was like, yeah, I could eat this. You know that meme of the 2-year-old surrounded by T-Rex toys? You and pickles. It's a guy that goes and yoinks snake, alligators, crocs, and so on. Jesus. I know where to get pickle-flavored candy canes, if anyone is interested. Oh, I think I know that guy. God damn it. I have the song stuck in my head now. I don't even remember the lines. It was something like, What's Diddy Blood doing? I already forgot it. I just have the, like, beat stuck in my head. It's a fun watch ever so often. Now I'm giving you any pickles I get on my burger. Some pickles are okay and some are terrible. Sounds familiar. Dude is a Florida man in the Everglades or something. What's Blood doing on the calculator? Diddy Blood thinks he's Epstein. Oh, God. Farisu. Farisu. Look, we're at your home. We're at your place. Which house is yours? Is it that dilapidated, broken down building? Is it this dilapidated, broken down building? Oh, maybe it's the tower. Is it this one here? I remember seeing cotton candy flavored pickled once. That sounds crazy. Which house is yours? Is it this piece of shit place or that piece of shit place? This is the... They were blue. This is the Death Knight starting area. So it starts with Death Knights in the floating fortress Icarus, the necropolis, which will be in view somewhat soonish. I'm actually surprised we can't see it here. And, oh, there it is. Right there, that thing there. You attack the farmers. Then you attack the town here. Then you attack Lights Hope Chapel. It is, my people. This is where all the Death Knights started. Do you guys watch Legal Eagle at all? Years ago, I heard people doing a blind taste test of yogurts flavored for kids. Yeah, what is this? Burnt plastic? That one's cotton candy. Oh, that's funny. It's not where all the Death Knights started, just some of them. Oh, right. A lot of them start, like, in ICC now, right? I do. I like Legal Eagle. He did a video on Dr. Phil yesterday, which my mom used to really like Dr. Phil. She would watch him every day. And sometimes I would watch with her. I'd like be in the room doing homework, or like just hang out and like play my Game Boy in the room. I think a few times I would also just watch because I was like, oh man, this is interesting. I look back at Dr. Phil now and I'm like, what the fuck? That guy's an asshole. That guy fucking sucks. And Legal Eagle, they did a video where one of the correspondents on the show basically lays out, like, here's what Dr. Phil has done with the last 50 years of his life. So in 1972, he started by creating a business for, like, a spa lounge with his dad, then sold a lifetime membership, sold those lifetime memberships to a bank, and then closed the spa lounge so that all these people had these lifetime debts to pay, but they weren't providing the spa whatsoever. And it was just like, fucking what? It is like, I knew Dr. Phil kind of sucked. I knew he was like pretty right-wing and not the greatest person. I did not know he was just straight up con man. I didn't know he was like Trump levels of, I literally am just trying to get every dollar I can and I will fucking beat up a grandma on the street to make that happen levels of evil. I gotta watch him go from Reaganite to just anti-Republican now. I saw the thumbnail, but I haven't watched it. I know he's had drama for years, though. I know he's had drama for years. I didn't know he was like a lifetime history of just scamming people. I mean, the Dr. Phil show is kind of con man levels of show. It is. This is why I have trust issues with bald people. Dr. Phil and Trump. Hang on. Okay. Ooh, you really pissed me off. That's probably one of my favorite things from Speedoru, is the Spider-Man spraying Cyclops in his mask. He's going, stop it. Stop it. Knock it off. Stop it. Ooh, ah, ooh, you're really pissing me off. Ugh. Why do you have so many bald emotes? That's 3 different streamers' bald emotes. Speedo makes great stuff. I absolutely love Speedoru. And they like drawing femboys in porn, so that's like a huge plus. Noted getting a bald emote. Trump is spiritually bald, if not physically. Why are you getting a bald emote? It's never too late. Here's a... I'm not gonna call it a hot take. When you see a VTuber that has the redeem that like makes them bald, I'm like, you have this because it's easy to set up. I get it. But to me, it's like, don't make that your brand. Don't make having a bald redeem a brand for you. Let's go, Noodles Bald. Literally no other. Getting a bald emote just to bother you. I don't know, VTubers take off their hair sometimes. Oh, it's a ton of them do it because it's easy to do. It's literally just pull the asset up. And some of my favorite people have it. Etwal has it. Kumi has it. There's another one that I can't think of. O-Girls. O-Girls has it. Northern Lions egg emote. I once suggested they write a message of the day under their hair to make it a little more interesting. That could be funny. Just like have a new thing each day. One day it'd be like the pirate map, or the treasure map that pirates have on their first mate's head. There's another that has it, but it isn't a redeem. Is it another that I know? Because I'll tell you, like, thousands of VTubers actually have it. I was just listing out my friends. Leafeons might have had it for a bit. We did it. We reached Icarus. Anyway, back to main EPL. Are we over 3? We are directly at 3. Yes, one you have rated at least, but I'm not sure if they are your friend. Tell me the name. What the fuck, my Icarus content? There wasn't much to walk in there. There's not much of a, like, path. It's like an area. If there was a series of words, that'd be a kick. Haldre? Oh. Tune every day to get the full message. That's funny. You stole this from me? Frisu? When I visited you in Arkansas, I had so much fun hanging out with you and spending time with you that I was like, man, I could see myself being with Frisu. I could, like, ask her to be my girlfriend. But you know what? I don't think I should. I don't think I should. And you want to know why? Because I'll never be good enough for her. I've never made a video that she's like, damn, perfect video, Yulind. It's always criticize, criticize, criticize with you, Frisu. So, like, you know, we move on. True and real. It's the right month for drink more Ovaltine. What is Ovaltine? I'm actually unfamiliar. Ban free soup. When you buy an expansion in WoW, what pack do you normally? Pervasive, Heroic, or Epic? When I had a job, I would buy the Heroic one. Not the, like, biggest one, but I'd usually buy the one that's like, hey, $20 extra and you get basically, you know, $20 worth of stuff. Since not having a job, so Dragonflight and War Within, I got the normal version. I paid the minimum. For Midnight, I put the deluxe on Throne. I put the big one up there. And I think it was Sammy. Sammy bought it for me. You don't understand me, and that's alright. Nesquik's chocolate powder. Don't even let them tell you otherwise. What? Where did the Nesquiks come from? Hold on. Both of you said something. I'm like, did I say something? Nesquiks and chocolate powder. I'm like, hang on. Maybe you're right, but if you like them, all you can do is offer to express your interest. Whether you deserve them is up to them. It's whether they want you. Oh, Ovaltine. Okay. Nesquik is Ovaltine, basically? Oh, okay. Would you be satisfied if they thought you did deserve them? I don't like the concept of deserving somebody. I think, you know, you can deserve... You can not deserve the treatment they give you, but I don't... When I hear deserve them, I'm like, I don't like this for some reason. With Farisu and I don't see the point in having a, like, romantic relationship with her. Because her and I are both just, like, friends to the point that what would change, right? Like, I'm very, very close with Farisu, and I can share anything at a, like, emotional and closeness level. Farisu's the type that I would not keep secrets with. If she asked me something, I'd share with her. When it comes to, you know, sex stuff, do we talk about this, Farisu? We have seen each other naked. But, like, what would change if I was like, Farisu, be my girlfriend? I don't know that anything would. I think we did, but not on stream. No, I mean, like, do we talk about this in front of people? I know well, I don't think we've ever talked about being in a relationship. We've seen each other naked. The fuck did I come back to? Same product as chocolate milk powder. Which I'm shocked you buy pre-made chocolate milk and not powder. Is it, like, a lot cheaper? Because, like, milk itself is just expensive. Why romantic? When you can just have a physical one? It was your choice of words. It's whatever you meant it to mean. Okay, I see what you're saying. I recently happened upon the LGBTQIA+ wiki page. Interesting divide between romantic and sexual. I think the first time Yulind saw me in person, I had nothing but panties and a cardigan. It was pretty fucking great. We had seen pictures of each other, right? But, like, when I first saw her, like, when the door was open and I walked in, literally just cardigan and panties. Hot take, in my opinion, no one deserves anything. For me, it's the question is whether you want to build a future together and give the statement of intent. I kind of agree with that. For me, and this feels very shitty, but I know it's not. My basis of a relationship is, are we building a future together? Are we working toward a sustainable point of us living together and existing together? If it was like, I'm not interested in a long-distance relationship, because, like, what do we get from that we can't just have as friends? It is very specifically, like, to me, a relationship is we are literally looking to settle down and live together. We are planning our lives together. Sit down like, yummy coffee. Ayo, our dick's swinging. Tail wag, tail wag. Young priest who can't date, because Yulind would need the top. It's really pretty and adorable. Hi, DX Nomad. Hi, Archangel. Archangel watched 725 consecutive streams and sparked a watching. Sent you a thing, Yulind? Uh-oh. Long distance can be a starting point, but you need to figure out your gap closer. Yeah, that's not how it went, Ganna. They could always get a dongle adapter. May attachment to satisfy every need. It's a video, so I'm hesitant to open it, or to play it. But the text says, my dating era has ended. I'd like to thank everyone who participated. I'm still single, I just gave up. Okay. Okay. I was sent it the other day. This combo reminded me that he did. I think long distance can be a starting point, right? Like I wouldn't say like, hey, we don't live in the same town, so you're off limits. But like, who can I use as an example for this? I'm single by choice, it's just not my choice. Ugh. I'm gonna pick on Ganna. Let's say Ganna and I were like, hey, let's say I messaged Ganna. I was like, Ganna, I really like you. I'm happy around you. I want us to be dating. My thoughts for like the viability of this is, well, Ganna lives in Australia. What is the process for me getting there and living there and living with Ganna, right? I think I know what Ganna does for work. Between the two of us, we could probably afford some living together if we went through the immigration process. And so it's like, it's not unfeasible, right? Is my leg teleporting? No. I'm single because last relationship destroyed me. Oof. I feel like the topic of moving in together should always come pretty early in a long distance relationship. Since that's what you should be working towards, this 100%. I agree. I have had somebody message me and they were like, Yulind, I want to date you. And I was like, okay, one, you're not really what I'm looking for. But, where are you at in life? How are you progressing? Like, what are you progressing to in life or like, are you in a state where we could, within the next couple years, be living together? This was someone who, I think had dropped out of high school, skipped college. I want to say they were 24 living with parents. And there were no signs of that changing. And it was like, look, you're nice, but like, do you just want this to be a long distance relationship forever? Like, where's the planning coming from? Where do we end up? And, yeah, it was very much like, that in and of itself was just a huge, like, this probably isn't going anywhere. You, much like Ganna, are single because you both play Druid and WoW. I'm just kidding, I'm sorry. You went through that. Not Ganna, though. Yulind, I don't hate fans. I don't date fans. That's not necessarily true, Octal. And I know I shouldn't say that on stream, but I don't feel like there's much parasocial relationship between me and the viewers. I feel like the people that are here, like I know them, I know their name. Anybody can like come and join me in VR chat and hang out outside of stream. My measurement of friendship is, do we do stuff outside of content creation? And so, I'm getting there, Hobbit. I'm getting there. That has kind of changed. There's been a few people that it's like, ooh, okay, my measurement of parasocial was like, one person knows the other, and the other doesn't know the other exists at all, and the other doesn't know the first one exists at all. I'm very aware of a few people. I know where they are in life. But now I'm starting to see signs of them, like, not necessarily thinking they're more comfortable with me than they should, or knowing me more. They seem more attached, and I'm like, we seem to be at different places in the friendship. And so I don't really know what to feel about that, because I still like them. I still think of them as a friend. But it feels mismatched. Sorry, not sorry, DK's busted, or get in line. Well, fuck you too then, busted ass DK means. True, but I'm aware. Puts on daddy glasses. What are your intentions? Otherwise, I'm good. I'm just taking a break, honestly. You know, I met you and IRL in Hell's Hand. I'm so parasocial, holy. Yuli up for grabs. What the? Held his hand so lewd. There was absolutely nothing lewd about most of the times Farisu held my hand, okay? We held hands a lot, just because it was fun and nice, and we stayed up many hours talking when I visited, because I shared a bed with her when I was there. And we usually held hands, and it was nice and not lewd at all most of the time. I would like to, just figuring out the best way to do that. Not date, I mean hang out on VR chat. I notice it here and there, but I don't put much thought into it, because that's do be the stream biz. Also, you do try to cut people off if they get a little too crazy about it. When people ask the question, when people ask something that's like too far, right? I'm like, hey, this stops here. I've had a few people confess to me, and usually that's like, nope, absolutely not. I've had a few people suggest things that's like, hang on. I try to do it from the perspective of like, think about what you are asking me. Like I will say to them, think about what you are asking me. Think about like what that entails and what that means. And usually like, I didn't expect this to be that serious. Yulind, I'm reading into that. Taking notes, thinking blush. Also, Yulind, after much thinking and soul searching, I just don't think I'm ready for a pet. Thanks for the offer, and I wish you the best. Farisu sent me a dojin recently that was like, is this peak living? And it was a guy who had a bunch of like femboys in like lewd outfits living in his home, and they just did whatever and took aphrodisiacs and fucked. And it was like, okay, I didn't really see that in the dojin, but that does sound like a good life. Living as like somebody's fucking house pet that's just like free fuck for them, and then just, you know, go play games or whatever. Oh, that sounds nice. That's a harem. It was absolutely a harem. Sounds like a harem. It's ideal. It's definitely ideal, yes. Games. Like almost textbook harem. I'm gonna need that one. LOL. I will send me a DM heal for cash. It's like, give me the Farisu dojin, and I will get it to you. No, real pet gets played with when they are given the time. That sounds like what you do already. That sounds like nothing what I do already. Now go lay on the floor for 5 hours. Hi, Keo. Hi. I need a drink. Yulind, will you be re-recording Eversong Woods with the midnight appearance? Absolutely. Hi, how's you? I'm good. I'm good. We're at 3.7 miles. We're going to need another video after this, so I'm a little worried, like, uh-oh. Hope we don't get a crazy long one. So Yulind wants to be part of a streamer harem. Not necessarily a streamer harem. I don't really know what I want in life. Hi, White Goo Distributor. That is a crazy name. Hello there. How you doing? I'm good, I'm good. We're almost to 4 miles. We are going to need another video after this one. I don't think there's 30 minutes left in this one. He just wanted me as a number 4's harem. What the fuck are you talking about, Cairo? Cairo, can you, like... I need you to put thought into the things you say before you type them out. Like you know how sometimes you type something out and Twitch says, "Are you sure you want to type that?" I need you to do that on your own, in your own head. You think I want to have a harem and not be part of a harem? Yeah, number 67 harem member. I'd live in a harem with you, Yulind. I would fucking love to live in a harem with you, Frisu. That's how I am with Steam games. Oh, is that what the pop-up says? I always skip that. Oh my god, Cairo. When we get thigh-high pics IRL. White Goo Distributor. I can't post a link to it. There's a blue Twitch. I don't care if normies think harems are wrong or unethical. That's peak living. People are like, I'd never want to be part of a harem. And it's like, that sounds so nice. Like, being in a relationship is emotionally exhausting. You gotta worry about this person all the time. Being part of a harem is like, hey, I want today off. You handle him. You suck his dick today. I got a headache. That sounds fucking awesome. Giving that sign can't stop me. I can't read energy. They do. I wouldn't, but it's more I want to be left the fuck alone half the time. Probably the poly aspect of it. I get to do whatever I want, do chores sometimes, just make sure I look good, wear cute outfits 24/7, live out like some sort of nymph, most likely have fun with other harem wives, like... Exactly! That's peak. But then they'll always have a headache. No, because they want some attention sometimes. It's more of like, you're not disappointing somebody with a headache. You have the availability of, I have a headache, so like, I can't take care of you tonight. Harems sound great until all the periods sink. Oh no. Harem is basically, we divide who gets to suck him and who gets pampered. Exactly. Exactly. And you divide the work, like, you know, owning a house in this economy is 2 people, that's hard. Owning a house is 6 people, that's a lot more attainable. Also the first year of being the new harem girl. Reminds you of Dragon Ball. And Goku's like, why would you want 200 Bulmas? I don't know. So you're saying harem or sex communism? USSR hit them increasing. I have never even come remotely close to being part of a harem. I was told by Oni, Friso, and Eto that, you know, I'm not homeless, right? If something happens and it's like, I have nowhere to go, I have a space there. That's not being part of the harem. Would that maybe have some stuff happen? Maybe, but... I do remember back in WildStar, I was invited to a threesome, which is not really a harem thing, but kind of adjacent. You mean Blue Sky? No. No, Blue Sky is like a social service like Twitter. Blue Twitch is like, think of all the streaming services that people play games on. So there's Twitch, Facebook, Kick. Facebook's blue, but there's a different Blue Twitch. I'm not allowed to say it because it's not safe for work. It's you only, fan. Blue Twitch, Orange YouTube. They got a lot of fans, Lee. There are times where you can't align with anyone. That makes it doubly lonely. 2 people owning house bankrupt. 6 people owning house manageable. Hey, I mean, I get whispers to get collared. I think the invite is there if I like an RP sense. Blue Twitch. I'm just going to call it Tweet Hub. 6 people sharing house is the only way to get one. Yulind has fans. Just has to be sly about it. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, the threesome. There was a girl I RP'd with a lot in WildStar. And I knew their partner. Their partner was like, yeah, I can't keep up with this person's sex drive, so, you know, I enjoy you two doing stuff together. And then at one point, one of them said, if you are ever in this area, we'll spit roast you. And I was just like, oh my god! I'm panicking. WildStar call out, yo. Is this like Grunty Industries RP? No. Man, your whispers must be wild as fuck. But damn, it's hard work. I'm glad I have a good ink. Wait, good ink, huh? Yes, they are. It's a great time. Panic. Make a collage of them. I definitely RP'd with a middle-aged woman in Second Life. Shit was wild. Income? Yeah. When I worked for 4 years and I had a pretty good income. I also just lived frugally, so I could afford an apartment and be putting stuff into savings, a decent amount into savings, comfortably, and live the way I wanted to. A lot of my coworkers, they didn't live as frugally as I could, and they were struggling. They had nothing going into savings, and they were just like, I don't know what to fucking do, man. I was putting 10% of my earnings into savings, and so 10% into retirement, and then my savings was still going up. And then they were kind of just like, I don't know what the fuck they were spending money on. But they were not saving up as much as I was. They basically had nothing going into retirement and kind of holding even with their money. But after 4 years, the tech industry kind of crashed. And so that job, I was earning $26 an hour, and that same job now would be $18 an hour, no work from home. I would have to go live in St. Louis or Seattle or Washington, D.C. I can do that. One of those in memes right now I'll repost. Law-wise, I can only retire at 76 years of age. Oh, God. I love daydreaming about living in a cute art streaming friend house. Yeah. I to see that one. I had 15% with 5% match. I can't wait to retire and continue being a rentoid. Honestly, if I like won the lottery or like just came into a shit ton of money, I don't think I would go buy a house. Cairo, you gotta go audio only. I'm sorry, Cairo. I think I would prefer to rent for the rest of my life than own a house. Because owning a house is a lot of effort. Like, you gotta fucking take care of that bitch. Whereas, like, renting an apartment is like, oh, the toilet stopped doing the thing? Maintenance. Maintenance, come fix it. They were too busy buying cakes with their first paychecks. 18 an hour is like nothing. Hey, Yulind, the blue site is considering adding rating to their site? Really? Huh. That's doubling a little extra of US minimum wage. DC would be easiest due to good mass transit? Yeah. He's probably been here in VR chat. Maybe. Maybe. Were you planning on owning a compound somewhere? That's if I have, like, ultra giga fuck you money. Like, if I have 100 million, I try to provide houses for a lot of my friends. If I had, like, 5 million, I'm renting the rest of my life. Because I've been here before I touched Final Fantasy 14. I'd rather own it 110%. Really? Or you could start a totally not a cult. That's fucking insane. Or you become a handyman. This is why people lease their cars. I'm rating this a 1 to 10 because the flesh scares me. Wait, what? I learned to do so much water electric stuff. Yeah, I learned to do a bit when I was in my own apartment, but like you just don't need to. Single household income is tough, but it's so nice compared to renting. I would prefer to rent. When I lived in my apartment for 3 years, it was just nice. And I would want, like, you know, if money's no object, I would want a nicer apartment. Like, I'd probably want something that is closer to a city, and I'd want something better than copper internet. But, like, you know, a fucking skyrise apartment, that sounds really fucking nice. General maintenance work is good for learning a lot of trades. I get a solid 35 an hour. Hell yeah. Good afternoon, cuties. Hi, Dino Zoomies. Question. If you did win big, would you share wealth with your friends? I would not just hand it out, but I'd be very generous with supporting them. And I'll tell you right now, I would also try to, like, not flaunt it. You'd see a lot more anonymous shit from me. Because I used to be very flaunting with my money. Not flaunting with my money. I used to very openly give to streamers. You know, there's a streamer that I have gifted probably about $1,500 to. And a big chunk of that was all at once. And so when people see that, I started getting messages from other people that were like, hey, my friend's doing a subathon if you wanted to show up. And it was like, oh, ooh, people see me like that. I remember playing Truth or Dare one night at a drinking night, and it lands on me, Yulind, Truth or Dare? And I was like, I'm going to be adventurous this time. Give me a dare. I dare you to buy Breath of the Wild for my girlfriend. I'm not going to do that. Why don't you ask for a truth? Like, that's asshole behavior. I am very hesitant to, like, so openly show generosity. Like, speaking of Zelda, I very much appreciate the people who support me a lot and support my friends. But, like, and sometimes I do this. Sometimes I'm very hesitant to, like, put them up on a pedestal and be like, this person did this person did this. And sometimes just like, we got this because of, Sammy. We got this because of Trogdor. Matthews has done this for me, right? But I'm very hesitant. I don't want to, like, give them negative attention from that. Now we're talking. I mean, you could just buy a house and pay a handyman. Yeah, with $5 million. Suppose you wouldn't need to consider at that point, but his preference at that point, yeah. I don't think I'll own a house again. I think it was a never-ending pit of expenses. Damn, a small search led to a great treasure. Oh no. Stainless steel welder. Stain. Owning for converting the entire space into use for VR. Ooh, wait a minute. That's a strong argument. A skyrise apartment sounds super spooky. How's that sound spooky? Yulind wants to live in Billionaires Row. Not necessarily Billionaires Row. Money talks, but wealth whispers. We'd know if you started talking about having to travel to visit your parents. That's asshole behavior. I would never. Well, so here's the thing. My parents would potentially pay for me to visit them. So, like... And they might do it this year. I think we were planning not to. But I think the topic came up of... If we paid for... So in the past, it's been if we paid for you to visit for Christmas, would you? And at the time, I was like, no, I got my own job. I got my own money. I've got pride. Now, I think they didn't ask me this year because that... I think also because they know I do not want to miss streaming days. And so they're just like, yeah, he doesn't even spend Christmas with us when we are here. Now, that sounds like a super asshole move. When they were here the last 2 Christmases, I streamed on Christmas, and then we celebrated Christmas the day before, so... Oh, speaking of Zelda, honestly, Truth and Dead should not Truth and Deer should not involve money. Truth and Dare, okay. Why didn't you just mention Twilight Princess has cats I can't pick up and pet? You can pick up and pet them? I didn't know that. That sounds cute. Fluxplo is officially 1,000% funded now. That's insane. God damn. I remember I was in a voice chat and DoorDash food to a friend who was home alone. One friend was like, haha, hey Trog, buy me food, haha. So I just ignored him. I think I have made the joke one time with Cairo. Because Cairo is very giving. He's very generous and he's bought me a ton of shit. I think I made the joke one time of like, haha, buy me food. And he was like, literally wallet out. And I was like, no, please. I felt so fucking dirty and guilty for saying that. It was one of those, like... I expect him to take it as a joke and be like, shut the fuck up, asshole. And, like, he just got his wallet out. I was like, no! Yeah, problem with Cairo was like, yeah, okay, friend, I help ya. Yeah. I think a house near the edge of the city would be amazing. Benefits to the city and less of the traffic. I actually wouldn't mind the traffic. Because I'm such a hermit and never want to leave my house. I just don't care. Like, I could be inner city and, like, be fine. Well, for 1 point, tie. I don't like that. I mean, like, during the war months. The game is Genie RP. Wait, what game? People do that with me in subs. I really can't spell for shit. Yeah, see, I hate that octal. And I make sure not to gift them. Yeah, Kyra would 1,000% buy you food also. He's only done it like 5 times already for you. If Inner City was cheap, I'd go. Updated Marshmallow for Lucia since the 2.0 profile is out for her now. She's in waterbed status for her ass. Oh no, Truth or Dare. Yeah. I had to read it a few times, but I got there. Based. Waterbed status, I think, means a little too much. I'm thirsty. Wait, actually, last night in the voice chat, I was joking at that same person girlfriend about buying them Honkai rolls. They got pissed off at me. I will say, Trogdor, to them, that might come off as, oh, Trogdor is only nice to girls. There's a few people I know that, like, they're very nice to girls. They're very much, like, generous and giving to girls, or, you know, they're very flirty and nice to girls. But then with boys, they're just, like, abrasive. You could potentially be coming off as that to this person. Yeah, it feels too much. Hi, Shion. I might keep it for the Yaku Bunny outfit, normalize it for regular outfits. I don't mind waterbed. We're playing a game. It doesn't need to be super realistic. Since the Yaku Bunny outfit is supposed to be a little more ridiculous. What do you mean I buy you things? Oh wait, Femboy. Trogdor, we're specifically talking about their perspective. I'm not talking about what you actually are. I'm talking about how they see you. They don't hang out here. They don't see you, you know, how nice you are to me. They see you buy a girl food. They suggest it for themselves. You say you know or ignore them. And then you suggest, you know, buying Honkai Star Rail rolls for their girlfriend. That's like a very much like, dude, this guy fucking, he's literally just trying to get his dick wet and like just abrasive to guys. I could see somebody having that opinion. Yulind counts as a girl for this. I like keeping my avatar somewhat on the realistic side, both with physics and outfits. You know, it's that time of the day already. What, medicine? Hi, Noodles Flower. No, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday. Hi, Whisper. Ahoy, Lynn. I like your outfit. This was my Halloween outfit. You'll know it's Tuesday? Noodles, I have no idea where you're going with this. Is it nap time? Is it time to go to bed? Yeah, a lot of people do. And that's cool, too. He's speeding again, but good night. Yulind, it's that time of the day already. I said... no, why did I bring up Tuesday? That wasn't a speed reading thing. That was just, I have no idea what you're talking about. Tomorrow is trailer day. Tomorrow is not trailer day. It's fun having a restriction to keep under. Not just going everything to 100 yippee. Tomorrow is super long maintenance day. They're not adding anything to Lemix, are they? That's not the new stuff in Lemix, is it? Oh, the food one was to buy my guy friend? Personally, no, this had a well-paying job and he could afford to get himself something. He was just trying to get a freebie in my eyes. Where are we walking through? We are walking through Old Charlene. This is one of the city-states of Endwalker in Final Fantasy XIV. P5 is just catch-up, and they hinted at exclusive Lemix content sometimes after. Okay. I guess good night, Noodles. Sleep well. I got my settings from Sumi, who focused on hyperrealism. They're solid numbers. And they hinted at exclusive Lemix. Nevada isn't that far away. There are far more effective options for people with needs and large budgets. Then again, plushies are easily accessible, and people still use crane machines. Yeah, but some people just enjoy crane machines, right? Sounds like spoilers to me. No, but how's he? Oh, okay. I was wondering why I was hearing my homeworld music. Yeah, think about it. I don't actually like waterbed jiggle. That's too much. I don't know. I think waterbed jiggle can be fun when it's silly. Like, I fucking love seeing Maro, 10 feet tall, just start fucking swinging it, and it's like... It's fucking waterbed jiggle. But, like... I don't actually get attracted to it. P5 for Lemix's ninth. I have not played Endwalker. I kind of drifted away from F14 before I got to the expansions. That's fair. They do have a free trial that lets you do the first 2 expansions for free. No subscription or buying expansion. The story, A Realm Reborn is a lot of setup. It's not bad, but a lot of people expect more from it because they expect more of a resolution to the story. Whereas it's like 40% we are dealing with the Garleans, and 60% we are setting up things that we will deal with in later expansions. And like every expansion is kind of like that, where it's like 50% we're dealing with the problems of this expansion, and 50% stuff is getting set up. Hi, Omega. Cannonball into a waterbed. Once you get to Shadowbringers, you start solving a lot of problems. Once you get to Endwalker, everything gets resolved. Except for like 1 or 2 little mysteries. I still have to buy Midnight. I would say A Realm Reborn, it's very slow paced, it's very world building, but it is good. It's just not what a lot of people expect or want. Yep, it's fine for reverse bunny fit or some other BDSM style. Normal fits is way too much. I think that's currently about the amount of jiggle my model has. Let me see you jiggle. My models have 0 jiggle. Anything you see is my actual butt jiggle. Waterpeds require like an extra 500 to 1,000 apartment deposit and manager's approval. It's more funny than enjoyable. I've had a really nice guild to play with. Never really got into the story. Still have to buy Midnight. FF14 is a story game with multiple players. Do you walk with your hips off to the side like that too? You mean like shaking my hips? No, this is me like actually shaking my hips. This is me walking normally. This is me like, your hips are like slanted to the left. I noticed, I think that's more of a tracking drifting thing. Your hip tracking, your tracking is off to the side. We're like at the end of the video, so I don't really want to fix it. We're at 4.9, so I'm like, hello. Also, is that a zombie costume? I just realized the hat and slip pasted on it. It is a Jiangxi outfit. You are correct. I've got the big sleeves. I've got the spell tag here. There is a not safe for work version of the outfit, Omega, where I have spell tags over the nipples and the crotch region. And yes, this was my Halloween outfit this year. Learning lore of Yulind's model jiggle. I'm at work. Why has God provided such blessed knowledge in such a damned place? It's fine to me. I just know it bothers you, and sometimes you just don't notice it till the end. Here's the thing, Hobbit. I'm usually the first person to notice. I just hate talking about it. Because nothing upsets me more and makes me turn away from a stream more than somebody being a whiny little bitch and complaining. I hate watching a streamer and they're just like, oh, my tracking. My tracking. Oh my god, guys, my tracking. I can't do anything with my tracking. I can't stop being upset about my tracking. It's just like, look, it's nice when it's all working and good, but I don't care. I like hearing you happy. I like hearing you smile. And if you're not giving that to me, then why am I here? I hate it when I hear somebody complaining a lot. There are a few exceptions. Kuro can get away with complaining because he just sounds so fucking cute when he's complaining. Granted, when he is complaining, he does sound like he's crashing out a lot, and I'm like, oh, I just want to cheer him up, but scuff is to be expected. Damn, dude, sorry. That is not you, Frisu. I'm talking about from a streamer. Somebody complaining in chat, well, you, Frisu, I just know you're teasing. I'm talking about a streamer, because when I'm watching a stream, you're typically watching because that's the content you enjoy, right? You watch because this is what you want to watch. You want to be there. At least I hope nobody's watching me out of obligation. glares at some of my friends. It's if you were streaming Castlevania, Frisu, and just every single room you had some comment of just like, and another trash room in the randomizer. Cool, 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 cool. And another trash room. Oh, they gave me these enemies. Great. If that was every single room for 4 hours straight, yeah, I'd probably close your stream, Frisu. But I don't think I've ever seen you stream like that. Do you actually have hands with this model? Or are the sleeves just, sleeves? I do have hands. You can actually see my thumb sticking out of the sleeve right there. Yeah, turns out the boy has a booty. If you sound cute, you can get away with murder in front of me, it's okay. Did I forget the scroll on that video? We did 5.02 miles. Which means I just squeaked. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that lean. Where does my tracker... Oh, my God. My hip tracker... Thank you, Octomage. My hip tracker thinks it's on my knee. Are you gonna... You gonna fucking fix yourself? Oh, ooh, oh, oh. I don't think it fixed. But that's okay. Good job with the walk. Dick tracker win. Never. Not on this channel. We pause that. We play this. My tracker thinks it's right here. You guys wait there. I'm just gonna Team Rocket lean over this way behind this car. Okay. You're just gonna get turned off and on. You're not going to fix. I don't understand how lighthouse tracking can drift like that. I feel like if I'm waving it around in clear view of everything, it should go, oh, we're in the wrong spot, correct ourselves. It's crazy to me that it can just get stuck and think like, we need to be down there. You might have to like full reset it. You guys can't see me, right? You don't see me flipping these around? It'd be like super embarrassing if you could. Shut up, Hobbit. I like the joke. It's funny. It amuses me, and that's what matters, damn it. What the? Okay. What? You always complain when I do the joke in the Terraria world. Every time I'm like, you guys can't see me, right? As I change in the window, you're like, this joke sucks. I wasn't even noticing I'm doing Unity work. Good job with the walk. Thank you. Bro needs a back brace. We need to troubleshoot your base stations, man. You can do that, yes. You got that vent lean going. The future has arrived. He's blasting off again. Also, fishy after the weekend. Holy. The what? Oh, the blacks are so deep since the headset is OLED. I was terrified in blackout. Yeah, fishy. Fucking Cairo comes to me, he's like, Yulind, have you always been playing blackout like this? It's fucking terrifying in blackout. And I was like, it's not like that for everybody? Huh? Wait, is your tracker like a Gundam bodysuit? I have 3... Something is going on with my fucking trackers, because now it thinks my left hand is like lower than it actually is. This is my hand straight up. What is... Okay, it's kind of fixed. It's kind of fixed. I just have 3 Vive trackers. So I have one on my waist. I have one on each ankle. The tracker just wants to go down on you. You're hidden behind a car in chat. Can't help it. What? I wasn't even noticing I was doing Unity work. We can still see you behind the car. No, we can't see shit. You can move like a meter to your left. Oh my goodness. Oh, in the Terraria world, the joke sucks. Here, you just look like a crackhead. Only here. It's funny seeing all the people switching to LEDs being blind. Like, yeah, make fun of me now. Switch our trackers. Switch our outfit. Well, we don't need to switch our outfit. I need to update the title and check who is still live. Ugh. Okay. I close this. I come over here and click this. Who the fuck is that? Actually, I know exactly who that is. Okay. And then 5 miles here. 5 miles. And now we rest. Done. Ugh. When I'm at my PC, it gets occluded, so I know what's going on there. Hi, Kyle. I just woke up. Hell yeah. You staying warm? It's fucking cold here for me. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, I know where we're going. Recently visited. New instance. Friends. Drop portal. I don't know why I'm dropping a portal. I don't think there's anyone here with me, but... Behavior... Nope. Anchor. Local pins. Pin 3. And then here. I can pause that. Because I'm pretty sure this map is going to have music. Yeah, I'm in shorts and I'm comfortable. Or that World Car was talking about get used yet? It was posted. It was posted yesterday. It is live now, so I can get here. Wait, does it not have music playing by default? It has a playlist. Is it? There we go. Okay. I'm going to turn you guys off for a second so you just see what I see. Yup. And there's a lot of pictures of our friends here. Admittedly, I'm like, should I be looking at these? What is this one? Oh, just Godzilla and Ghidorah. Yep. There's a lot of games here. Oh, there's a lot of friends on the wall. I came here Saturday when it was still privated, and I basically just went up here and fell asleep next to the bed. Not even on the bed. I think I fell asleep here. And then I woke up at some point. I was awake for like 3 minutes, and I was like, I'm just listening to my friends downstairs as they watch a video. I should go be downstairs. And so I came over here, and I was like in the wall here. As cute as Nano is, I'm putting them off to the side here. Okay, I need a drink. And then I will chill. Time for lunch. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning. Bye, Leo. Thanks for hanging out. And don't forget your water. That's what I'm chugging right now. And then I also want to get my shoes off. I'm not crazy, right? Fucking Wolfie is absolutely insane for wanting to walk like 5 miles and then just not take her shoes off and stand. That's unhinged. That's like, what's wrong with you? There there was another plushie. Wait, can I just turn them off? Oh, that feels horrible, though. Ugh. Okay. I'm good with that. Portrait jump scare, high apocalypse prime. Is this the world? It is. It's very small. It's just a nice, cozy, like, apartment world. I don't even expect our group to use it as much as the basement we normally use. That's sick, Wordle. Wow, is that Cairo? He's famous. Don't forget your water. It's hard to turn off feeling active when you're ready to go. For me, it's easy. For me, when I'm like super tired and like sweaty, it's just like, get me off my feet. Let me just sit back and relax. How was the walk? I was busy at work, so I only got to catch the end of it. It was nice, easy. We didn't get any incline. We actually got 200 bits at the end, so I should increase the incline to 1, even though we're not walking anymore. Wolfie is a little unhinged for that. We also had like the minimum distance possible, so it was literally like the easiest walk we could do. Which, you know, hey, I'm not against that happening. I always stretch before and after my walk. Mind if I don't? After my body will be pissed at me. I stretch before. I didn't always, and I'll be honest, I didn't notice too much of a difference. However, it does feel like my just general day-to-day is better for stretching. When I stretch, like, just my back feels better for it. I have more flexibility for stretching. But it doesn't really seem to affect the walk that much. I've considered, because people have told me, like, you know, you should stretch afterwards, and I'm like, maybe, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't want to do like a lot of stretching that would take longer than 3 minutes. I was only able to follow along for about 10 minutes of leg raises. I see. Do you know how many steps it takes you for 5 miles? I don't. I've always wanted something that's like a Fitbit or a calorie tracker that I can have on my arm. But I'd want it to be something I could put on screen. I want you guys to see like the distance as I walk it, or the calories I burn. Pre-stretch is more of a warm-up. No, it's if I was doing something crazy active, if I was like sprinting in track and field, gymnastics, or like tennis, running around the whole time. You need a pedometer? I do. Specifically, I want something that I can push to stream. Something that I can, like, if it goes to my phone, sure. But if it goes, I need it to go from phone to PC, and then I can, track it with OBS. Ideally, it would go straight to PC. But as my only fitness influencer, have you heard of Whoop? No. What the hell is Whoop? I've heard of Whoops. I am familiar with the streamer Whoops. I said an hour 30 in SS14. The only thing I could think is I used to do 12 hours plus in there. Yeah. Sometimes games just change. You don't get the same thing. I used to be able to play, I used to play WoW for like 16 hours straight. And admittedly, I still could. I could find, you know, if I didn't feel guilty for doing it, I could absolutely just put 16 hours into WoW. But imagine a 500 AUD fitness watch with no face and 100 AUD a year subscription. Sounds fucking awful, nerd. Is that a nerd thing? Yeah, that's the thing. I was just thinking about how I could be making money. Yeah. So for me, I struggle to play games now. I still play a lot of games and whatnot, but I always have a few things in the back of my head. I'm always thinking, I need to be putting out walking videos for the YouTube channel. I need to be working on my avatars and like make progress there. I need to, you know, be progressing in these games to set up making new walking videos. There's one other thing. Oh yeah, Blue Twitch, the alternate channel. I've made absolutely zero progress with that, and I'm like, if I don't get on that now, time's gonna pass and it's not gonna happen at all. So like, fucking stop dragging your feet with this. But right now I'm kind of putting everything off until Avatar's done. Once Avatar is done, then I can look at the other things. I forgot that I can't record via cam on desktop. Oh, what were you gonna show me? Yeah, it sounds bad to me too. I never got like that when I had a standard job. Actually, having the 40-hour work week job, I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying, you know, working 5 days a week for 8 hours is good. Looking forward to Warframe walking videos. We are potentially going back to Minecraft first, Kyle. If Minecraft works out, I'm going to be there for a long time. It's going to record Lucius's ass swaying like that fitness instructor from Dexter's Lab. Can you not just record with like OBS? What was I saying? That's what I tried to do? But it just records the desktop screen? So you should be able to record the app or the screen. Stream cam only works if you're in VR. Well, just don't use the stream cam. Don't use the stream cam. Wait, what? I'm confused. If you use OBS, there should be capture display or capture app. You would use one of those two, and either of them should work. What is the fucking thing you tried to do? My job would be great if it was just 40 hours, but all the overtime is Garbo. Update the resume and I'm trying to get out now. I was doing an MMD dance, so using the cam for a better angle would work. Oh, okay. I'll just get in later and do a hip sway. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, okay. That makes sense then. Because I had a lot of trouble with the Steam cam as well. Okay. My feet are just toasty in front of a heater, so I don't want to move right now. Yeah. No, when I worked 40 hours a week, it was really nice to just like brain fucking off. It was like, I worked, I went home, I don't have to do fucking shit at home. No homework, no like, oh, I need to work on this for, you know, content creation, I need to be progressing this. That was probably the best thing of having a standard job was, once I clocked out, I clocked the fuck out. And like, that was really nice in that regard. That's so fair. Yeah. Now 40 hours is still too much in a week, but that feeling of I'm clocked out and I'm done, that was very freeing, and I don't have that anymore. I'm so fucking content brained, guys. I will play a game and I'll be like thinking, how do I make a video out of this? You know, this, oh, I could do this here. Oh, this framing will look really nice. And I think I'm really annoying to some people with that. Playing Elden Ring with Sis and Den, and I'm like, ooh, you know, I should definitely make sure I hit this in the video. And Sis is like, I hate you. But today, I don't have any specific plans. I would like to sit with somebody and fix the avatar. I think I can fix the punk one on my own. And then setting up the other one. If it's just the shoes that are causing all the blunt shape problems, if it's just the shoes, I'm buying new shoes. I really like those shoes, and I feel like, I didn't use them on Kuronatsu, so I just wasted money by buying them. They were probably like $4. But if they're the cause of all the blunt shape issues, fuck them. I'll just get rid of them. The shirt blend shapes, I don't know where that's coming from. That is coming from the hot pants outfit I got, which I haven't figured out why that is doing that. The shorts I don't think are causing an issue. The vest I don't think is causing an issue. I'm pretty sure it's not the hair. But yeah. If I get somebody to sit with, ideally, I have the new Miltina and I have the punk outfit. The goals would be fix up the hi Scriggles, Yulind just chilling like a boss. The punk outfit, I need to fix the height because that thing's way too fucking tall. And then I need to, what was I gonna say? I need to fix the viewpoint. I need to fix the height. And then that might be everything for the punk. Then I can work on the stand. No. Then I set up presets, which honestly, I don't need to be in a call with Micaiah for that. I can literally just be like, Micaiah, how do I do this? And they can tell me. Then I can start setting up the standard one, which I've set it up like 3 times at this point, and so I need to just figure out what's causing the problem. And then, if I got that done, the next thing would be making faces. But that also feels like I don't want to spend too much time on that because babble. But I should absolutely have the punk outfit done tonight. Puppy spotted. Other than that, Cairo's gonna play Final Fantasy XIV tonight. And I'll definitely be hanging out there. If not on that stream, I'll probably be on that stream. My notes for today, obviously the punk outfit that I showed off and want to talk about. Elden Ring, played a bunch yesterday. Finished up most of Caelid. We did the fucking tower with the Apostle. Legal Eagle with the Dr. Phil video. That, dude, I didn't know Dr. Phil was that bad. The 2 things I didn't talk about today. In Koyo's Discord, Koyo, the person that hosts the game day on Wednesdays that we join all the time, the theme this week is Christmas songs. I almost said thongs. Songs. Christmas songs. I'm a fucking nerd, and I chose a fucking Weird Al song. And so my name in his Discord is It's Christmas at Ground Zero, which is a Weird Al song. Oh, you just learned about Dr. Phil being a... No. I always knew he was bad. I've known for years that he was like right-wing, just trashy, just doing whatever he can for a quick buck, exploiting people on his show. I didn't know how deep it went. I didn't know it was like, hey, so back in the 70s he did this, and then back in the 80s he did this, and so back in 87 he did... I didn't know it was like, oh, God. I thought you brought it up just because the video came up and Legal does good vids. I mean, part of that, but also, like, I didn't know it went back that far. I thought maybe he was a decent dude. No, I didn't. I thought, like, he was just a shitty dude that got a show and, like, exploited people. Right wing equals bad. Noted. Kinda, yeah. Fucking kinda, yeah. I mean, when it comes to right-wing and conservative stuff, it's like... you just hear them say bad shit all the time, and it's like, all right, let's break down your views. Yeah. Yeah. Conversation I had with somebody recently. They were like, I'm a proud conservative. And I was like, well, I don't know if I want to be friends with you. And they're like, we can have disagreements. And I was like, okay, well, let's go over conservative views. Do you think gay people should be allowed to get married? No, of course I do. Of course I do. Do you think women should be allowed to get an abortion? Yes, of course. It's their body. Do you think women should even be allowed to be in the workplace, or should they be subservient? Of course they should be able to work. And it's like, all right, so when do you start saying you have conservative views? We can have disagreements. Hey, your side thinks my side should die. Yeah, like right wing in Texas, they keep trying to push a bill that like makes being gay just illegal. Not like, oh, gay marriage can't happen. Like sodomy is illegal. It's like, yeah, I'm proud conservative has socialist views. Micaiah put it really well the last time we talked about it. Being trans in Texas, you are just a criminal. Micaiah put it really well a couple months ago. Most of these people are not conservative. They're fiscal conservative, which is not that much better, but brain broke. Call back later. Yes, I have a very short patience with that nowadays. I still have some friends that are right-wing, that are conservative, and I love them dearly. There was somebody recently who I was just starting to get to know them. They were streaming, and I was like, watching their streams. I was like, gosh, this person's so cute, and I like watching them. And then they just threw out some crazy takes. Like, I mentioned that I had gone to, in September, I mentioned that I had gone to California for my my grandma's 90th birthday. And this person goes, California? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You couldn't catch me dead in California, Texas. Those places are awful. On account of all the undesirables coming up north from. And I was just like, whoa, dude, what the fuck? And like, yeah, somebody busts out a take like that. I'm like, okay, you kind of stink. The last thing in my notes for today. Dude, people in the insane shit they say about Cali is fucking crazy. Yeah, California is expensive. It's really not that bad. Trust me, I lived there for 16 fucking years. It's pretty fucking nice. And like, at the very least, the stuff you're saying is only like Los Angeles. I lost my last set of conservative friends because of COVID. Didn't believe in social distancing, mask effectiveness, etc. Yeah, well, it burnt down. Not all of it. Cali is a communation in disguise. You can't even bring dildos on campuses in some states. Dildos. Why can't I get limes in December? Because you didn't want to pay Mexico for them. Because we can't just grow it here. Yep, most fiscal conservatives don't even get that. Yeah, they made up staying an alligator away. Fucking what? Conservatives think Cali is some fucking insane hellhole, and that Newsom is Satan incarnate. Dude, they think that, like, if you go to California, that, like, transsexuals are gonna, like, pull you out of your truck and, like, have their way with you sexually and then, like, convert you. And it's just like, bro, we're talking about reality, not your fantasy. I mean, sure, write your fan fiction about that, but, like that's not real life. That's just not how it works. And it's like, Utah is right there. Yeah. It's like the insane stuff people say about London. It's literally the lowest crime rate ever. Yet the way Chuds talk about it, you'd think it was an active war zone. Zwei. Anytime guns come up, it's like, hey, look at London, look at the UK. They banned guns. Now they have no gun deaths. Yeah, but they have it's all knife deaths. They're not killing people with guns. They're just killing them with knives now. Fun fact, per capita, the US has more knife deaths than the UK does. So, like, I get it. It's funny for the meme, but, like, the reality is, no, you are just wrong. There's more stabbings in the US per capita than in the UK. But I mean, even the basis of that, you know, a knife is the same threat level as a gun is insane. London is lost. My favorite things about conservatives talking about guns is how Texas is the gun mecca, and Vermont is right there. Switzerland is a better example. They have like multiple guns per capita and no crime. We're mostly talking about like what people believe in that's just false, Dehi. I don't know about Switzerland guns. I personally am pretty pro gun control, but if Switzerland has a ton of guns and no crime, I would be a little interested in looking into that. What I'm specifically talking about, Dehi, is when people say if you ban guns, you just get the same amount of deaths with knives. Look at London, and it's like, okay, let's look at London. They have less stabbings than the US does. Yet London has problems with it, just make up ones to be mad at instead. For context, Vermont, as of 2 years ago, zero clue if it has changed, has the most lax gun laws in the US. My last story. I have one more story and then I'll send you guys off somewhere. Switzerland has mandatory military service. America doesn't even have mandatory gun training. Oh, okay, that probably might have a big deal with it. A guy died in Brazil recently. I think it was yesterday. Now, obviously, a guy dying is not that big deal, but he jumped into the lion enclosure at a zoo. This guy went to the zoo, and he's looking at the lions, and he basically announced to the people there, I'm gonna tame those lions. I was born with the special ability to tame lions. And he jumped into the lion enclosure. He tried doing the Chris Pratt thing, I assume, and they fucking killed him. One is more on the pickpocket side than violent crimes. I'd imagine there's a lot of pickpockets in London, but I mean, it's a tourist place. I imagine there's a lot of pickpockets in New York as well. The lion tamer. Yeah, he died. Now, on one hand, it's this fucking idiot thought he was gonna do this. The reality is he had a history of schizophrenia, which is like, did they shoot the lions? No. Unfortunately, they are most likely going to put one of the lions down. I hope they don't. This whole thing just kind of sucks. Hands? Whoa. This whole thing just kind of sucks because like the dude had a history of schizophrenia. It's very much like this fucking stinks. Harambe situation all over again. Harambe. The guy's dead. The guy's like totally out. They've not killed the lions yet, but my friend who was telling me about this was saying they will most likely put the lion down. That kind of sucks. Other than that, I didn't have much news. Harambe. Where can I send you guys? This one. I need this one. There's so many people live today. Subnautica? The fuck's he doing in Subnautica? I think... Okay. I see somebody streaming WoW, but I think I'll hit them tomorrow. I see somebody playing Binding of Isaac. And I'm like, I like this bean. I like this goofball. This goes back to ancient prehistoric times, where if animal kill human, vengeance must be taken. Well, they're probably pretty tame after getting to work out some stress and have an extra snack. You can send me home. I'd love to leave work, thanks. Gila, it was really nice seeing you yesterday. I wish you could join more often, but work. Blah. I have to send vid to you too? Lion kills human, lion dead. Human kills human, human live. Finally, all 100 HC world quests. Hell yeah. That's the purple one, right? Subnautica? Yeah, Koyo's playing Subnautica, and I'm like, fucking what? Why? I guess he just felt like playing Subnautica. We're not going to Subnautica. I raid Koyo like every Wednesday, so. Does somebody have the socials? I want to type that in. Thank you, Logitech. Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Hey, just means I have to invite you to stuff. It was nice seeing you. That's kind of odd, but he is kind of odd. Koyo is fucking odd, isn't he? /raid. I think dude's been struggling to find what to play recently. Yeah, Koyo is 100% one of those streamers that, like, when he's really into a game, 8-hour stream, multiple days a week, it's like he just lives in that game. When he's not really feeling it, it's shorter streams, kind of bouncing all over the place. He shows his, like, gaming mood on his sleeves. But we're gonna go say hi to GQ. GQ is playing Binding of Isaac. They pop in and say hi every day. One of the most good-natured and nicest beans I've ever met. Bye-bye, Yulind. Thank you for the stream. Have a great rest of your day. I will. I am napping, so if anybody's jumping on for that, I'll be doing that. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me company. I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed showing the avatar. Bye, thanks you, Yulind. We did 5 miles. I literally got like the perfect, easiest day possible. I'll be hanging out with Cairo later tonight. They'll be playing Final Fantasy, I think. That being said, I love you. Bye.